So you just love watching kids going into puberty.
No, it's a
That is
Kinda-
very inappropriate.
Kind of weird, bro.
no, it's the situation that they get put in. Like, you know, their hormones are raging, so they have this the monster that comes to visit them. He's called the hormone monster, and he'll just show up like
Unannounced.
they'll be in middle of class and doing something, and the girl will talk to one of them, and the hormone he'll pop up and be like, oh dude, she's fucking into you, man, she wants to fuck. And he's like shut up, hormone monster, leave me alone. he's like you know how what you got to do to get rid of me. And the kid's like, I'm at school, I'm not doing that. He goes, I'm not going nowhere, you know what you got to do to get rid of me. And he's telling him to go masturbate.
Oh, damn.
And he's like, I'm not gonna do that. He goes, if you don't do it, you're about to paint the inside of your pants. And he starts counting down. He's like, miss, I gotta go to the restroom. Oh shit. He runs out.
Damn.
Oh,
But
God.
they're always doing shit like that, and it's like it's crazy. It's so funny though, man.
That's fucked up.
interesting. Never heard of that at all.
We didn't either until last week, right? Yeah.
Man.
Last podcast.
You need to watch it, dude. It's called Big Mouth.
I'll check it out.
To YouTube?
It's funny. It's on Netflix.
No.
Y'all still need to check out Letterkenny. If you ain't
I
watching
know,
it,
dude.
You need to get on it.
I still haven't seen any of the movies we talked about a couple weeks ago.
Damn.
The Shack and there's
Dude, The
some other
Shack
ones.
was on like I was going to bed like a couple days ago. It was like midnight, and I changed the channel and it was on like one of the stations, like just starting. I was like, shit. So
You stayed up.
I sat and watched it until I fell asleep, and I ended up falling asleep. I was like, man, this movie's so damn good. I love it. I like it, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the ones that you guys
I just like
recommended.
their version of God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, and the way they interact with each other. And they sit and talk to the guy and try to explain religion to him, or what they mean by religion, or
Yeah.
what they're there for, and what you think, and what they're there, why they're there, and try to teach him a perspective of a religion that he's not seeing. It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool the way
Shack.
the way they do that.
Whenever you're ready, Brando. Ready to get going.
All right. Hey, it's right at 7:30. So
Oh, perfect.
Yeet. Right on time.
You want to hit that intro button there? You can hit it a little harder.
It's on, man.
No, I mean, fucking. There you go.
Oh, the harder you hit it, the louder it gets.
Yeah.
Somebody jump
What's
on
that? Or you can hit that
This one?
that clear button, and it'll just play full level. Yeah. Every time you hit it, no matter how hard.
I got you.
Either way.
Fucking awesome.
Good to
Edit
know.
point. Let's do that again.
Yeah. Start over.
Yeah.
And you hit it like a bitch again.
That's full level, bro. I like it. That's my favorite part.
That was so bad.
What's up, everybody? We're back with another hard-hitting episode of From the Left Hash. I'm your host, JJ Torres, and to my right, I got the mouse from the south.
As always, what's up, everyone? Hey, I'm glad that the other guy's gone, because you don't have to take turns. It's just me now,
Oh, yeah.
all the fucking time,
Yeah.
which I
Well,
hated last time.
The
'cause I was like, dude,
newcomers,
why you
the
always-
newcomers get introduced last all the time.
Yeah.
Now I think we should go in order with no more like take turns. It should be like
Just you?
just me,
All right.
you, me, and then the newcomer.
All right.
Save the best for last, though. That's the way it works.
I don't know.
That's true.
No.
And then to my left, I got Eric,
What's going
Mr.
on?
Top Shelf.
Mr. Top Shelf
Shelf.
himself.
What's up, man?
Nothing
How's it
much,
going?
man. Good, good.
Chilling,
Yep. Another day, another dollar.
right? And then on the ones and twos, as always, I got my boy Brandon, the producer.
Hey, you were just saying, what was it? Saving the best for
Best
last,
for last.
right?
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
it.
Yeah.
That's it. I like it. I'm not going to
You took-
disagree
you took,
with that
You took
one.
my shine, Brandon.
Yeah,
That's,
you sure did.
that's not what I meant.
I'm just sneaking in there and taking
No,
it.
that
That's
was-
what I do, man.
that
That's
was
what
cold,
I do.
man.
Be rad.
How y'all doing?
What's going on, man?
Oh, chilling.
Yeah.
It's just like the whitey man taking credit. You see that? It's
Yeah.
like that's what I do.
That
I
is
swoop
true.
in and just take it.
That's that white privilege.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to take any other,
Just snatch it
other one of
away.
my freedoms?
I'm good for right now.
What about the land I own? You want to just take that?
Not yet. I'd rather have you
Oh,
work
okay.
it.
He'll use
Yeah.
eminent,
You
he'll
know,
use
for the
eminent
time
domain
being.
to take it and then force you to work for him.
Damn.
On this episode, we're gonna be talking some NFL, Texas versus West Virginia, MLB playoffs, UFC 243, Ernest's favorite, and then we got a legit surprise for y'all today, man. There's gonna be some fun stuff.
Yeah, I think Eric got to participate in that too.
Yeah, he
Oh
will.
yeah, I'll do my best.
But all right, man, let's get into some NFL. It was not a good day in Texas.
It was not. It
Right?
was not at all. I mean, it was very disappointing for my Cowboys.
Dude, it was
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, I was telling everybody, you know, everybody was saying it. Cowboys fans were like, it doesn't fucking matter, right? That they didn't play anybody for the first 3 weeks of the season. And it turns out it kind of does matter.
Yeah, it sure does.
Hey man, you picked them in the 2-minute
I
warning
did
to win.
I did.
I'm the only
but-
one that said Saints.
No, he said the other guy picked Saints too. The guy we had on
Did
last
he?
week. Yeah.
Oh.
But, dude, the only reason I picked the Cowboys, which I was right, was that offense that the Saints have weren't going to do much against that defense.
Yeah.
Now, where I was wrong was I didn't know that the Cowboys weren't going to score more
Then
than
one touchdown and a
Yeah.
field goal. Yeah. That was what was
So-
disappointing.
I was right, but I was wrong.
You were just wrong.
Here
You're
we
just
go.
wrong.
Here we go.
Yeah, if you're
Yeah,
making a pick
I
on who's
mean-
gonna win and you got it wrong, you got it wrong.
I guess, dude.
Don't try to reason it. It was just
Either
wrong.
way, it was a bad game all the way around. The good thing is, it humbles them a little bit. So now that instead of all the stardom, all the hey, we're 3-0,
It
we
doesn't
got
humble
it, we're
the
doing
Cowboys
it.
fans.
Oh no, certainly not.
It's head cutting
Uh,
time, dude.
But when you've been a Cowboy fan long enough, like I have, pretty much my entire life,
I'm kind of
I
tired.
was humble.
Of,
I was humble 20 years ago, right?
yeah.
Our last Super Bowl win.
Yeah.
Did
But,
you? Did
yeah.
you? Were you were born when they had their last Super Bowl win, right? What was it
Oh, yeah.
95, 96?
Yeah, it was nice. I was 8.
Yeah. Do you remember it at all?
I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be head cutting time, dude. They better get their shit
Already?
together. For Garrett,
No, it's not head cutting
No.
time.
The,
at all,
Garrett-
the
dude.
problem
They're
is
not-
Jerry
they're not-
Jones loves Garrett.
dude,
He's a
there's only
tool.
so much.
Okay,
He's a
but
tool in
it's
his
one
belt.
game. They're not.
I know
their
it's-
season hasn't gone
I
down the
know-
trash.
I,
If you
I
look,
didn't say it has. I'm saying it's gonna get to that point if they
No.
don't start getting their shit together.
We're not
Dude,
the
it's
Miami
one
Dolphins
game.
here, okay?
it's one game.
Dude, Garrett's had a lot of chances. He has a talented team.
I think if they
I
make
get
it to the
that.
playoffs, regardless
All
if they win or
forgiven.
not, he's still here.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
If they
There's-
don't make it, then that's questionable.
There's something about the running back only putting up 30 yards or so per game, and he's still over there on the sideline, just
Oh, yeah.
clapping away, dude. That annoys me.
That reminded me of Mac Brown in his
It
later
annoys
years.
me, man. It's like at what point do
You're,
you start
you're down
chewing some
42 to
ass
0,
out?
but
Yeah.
good job.
When do you start chewing some ass out? I mean, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, B, are we still live right now?
Yeah, should be. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't see us on
It's a conspiracy.
on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah.
Everything's good on my end.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Keep on going. Enough with the show breaks.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like I said, it's one game, dude. Their schedule isn't fucking that tough. If you look at the rest of it, yeah, they play the Green Bay Packers this week, but I don't. After that, I mean, it doesn't. It's
It's
not.
like the Jets, who are terrible.
Yeah, it's not. It's
Um,
not too.
And then a couple times again, you play the Redskins again,
Yeah.
the Giants again.
The Eagles.
Haven't played the Eagles
Eagles
yet.
are looking a little better, but still, you know, who knows what team's gonna show up for them.
Exactly.
But I mean,
Yeah, like
let's
I said, once you see them against a playoff caliber team, which the Saints were, they're even more with Drew Brees. That game would have gotten a little ugly if Drew Brees was there. I
if
think.
Breeze was there, they would have been ugly.
So I don't know, man. It's
What?
Yeah,
That's
we
weird,
just have a
dude.
lot to work on.
What if the Saints exposed them? What if they showed the key to beating Dallas?
yeah. Well, everybody
it's-
knows what
really
the key
it's
to
stopping-
beating that is. It's
stopping
stopping
Zeke.
Zeke and then
And
making
pressure-
Dak throw the ball.
Yeah.
Making Dak be quarterback.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
because Dak
Like
isn't
full time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dak,
Right?
Dak isn't the kind of quarterback that you want with the ball in your hands with the game on the line.
No.
He's not that quarterback.
No, that's like Romo. He would do great, and then when he's pressured, he throws a pick because he's trying to make a play to extend the drive or win the game, whatever the case is. But
Romo was
they
pretty
stopped.
good. I
Zeke.
didn't have that big of a thing about Romo. Romo, I didn't think was bad. He just could never stay healthy, man. he was just always fucking getting hurt.
He's like Sean Lee.
just
Sean Lee has
somehow.
talent, but
I don't know.
Sean
He was
Lee
getting
gets hurt.
But fucking Romo's escapability was just crazy. And then he would roll out left, right, fucking whatever he would do, and then throw a pass. And you're like, dude, that's fucking crazy. That he would stay on his feet.
He's one person I thought was going to try to become a coach.
Yeah.
Like, I thought somebody's going to try to pick him up in the offseason, but maybe he's making a lot of money as an analyst. Or is he still,
Dude,
is he still
yeah,
an
he's still
analyst
an
or just
analyst,
Corona commercials?
No, he's an analyst still. Like
Oh, okay.
he was playing in that fucking PGA event, and he said if he made the cut, he was gonna miss out his Sunday game.
Yeah, but
Oh,
then
okay.
he reverted back to his cowboy days and,
Yeah.
and blew up whenever whenever his chances were on
But
the
could
line.
you imagine him
He
as a
shot 6
coordinator,
over.
man? I think he would be a good coordinator.
Oh, I agree.
I mean, he sits in that booth already, and he calls the plays before it happens. Could you imagine if he was running defense or something like that, where he could counter what he saw on the field? It'd just be ridiculous.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm just surprised nobody picked him up
Yeah.
in the offseason because there were a lot of head coaching vacancies, right? I mean, they went to Texas Tech and grabbed Cliff Kingsbury to become a head coach,
Arizona,
right?
yeah.
And he had a losing season at Texas Tech. It's not like he was Nick Saban, so I mean, the opportunities were there. It's just
Shit, they probably have. He's just like, no.
Yeah,
I'd rather call
true.
my shots in the booth and get paid good money just to fucking watch football game.
and not have the stress of being
Yeah,
a coach,
yep,
right?
mhm.
Yeah.
So who are we talking about next? The Texans or the Cowboys? Cowboys
We
are
can
done.
talk
Are the
about
Cowboys
that.
done? Cowboys going to bounce back this week?
They'll bounce back.
Who are they playing?
No,
Well,
they're playing Green Bay.
They play the Packers, but
yeah, I don't
Philadelphia
know, dude.
exposed the Packers a little bit.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the Packers
okay,
are
but-
due for a win.
And Randall Cobb is
What-
going to get some revenge.
It's not
for
just
getting let
that,
go.
dude. Y'all are gonna miss y'all are missing y'all's left tackle, and y'all could be missing y'all's right tackle.
True,
So
true.
that
But
that offensive line is gonna be looking skittish.
Are
possibly.
they at home or in Green Bay?
I don't know. Is
I
that
think
game
they're
at
actually
home?
in Green Bay.
Oh yeah.
See, I don't think Green Bay's been winning. So they're
They're 2
They're
and 2.
3-1.
Or are they
they're
3
2 and 1,
Yeah,
3-1.
3-1.
I thought they
Yeah.
were 2
Dude,
and
I
2.
thought they've been like 1 and 3.
No, they've won a couple close games, but
They
they've
just
been
lost to
playing
the
good.
Eagles, That's why
I thought
they
they
lost
lost.
to the Eagles
Yeah.
last week by what, a field goal or something like that.
Yeah, something like 6
It was
points
close.
or
It was a
something.
close game.
It'll be a good game.
Shout out to my bro Hilo. What's up, man? Watching. Are we getting the messages in or no?
Probably
Not
not.
yet.
Let me go
Okay.
fucking skull
Um,
fuck Brandon over there and get him on the fucking right page, man.
You
Do
skull
it,
fucked
do
him?
it.
Damn.
I dare you.
He's getting deep in there.
That
I
is,
doubt your fucking dick gets past his eye socket.
I might fucking fix
Probably
something.
not.
I might not even need to go that deep. I might fix something.
All right.
Hey, just
Yeah, dude. So they're
Just
playing
the
the
threat
Packers this
alone.
week. It could get worse for the Cowboys. 2 losses in a row. I think it will be because of what the offensive line is looking like, and fucking Aaron Rodgers is like,
Aaron Rodgers.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, the good thing for y'all is I don't know if Devontae Adams is gonna play, because he hurt his toe.
Turf toe.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
Hopefully it's not that serious.
It'll be interesting, you know. They got in that game they have to figure out a way to get the ball to Zeke more, whether it's with screens in the passing game, because he really wasn't doing. I mean, I think he had less than 3 yards of carry.
He had
Or
only
it was
like
2 yards of carry.
30
I
yards
don't
the
know.
entire game.
Yeah,
something like that.
it was pretty bad, but still, you know, you want to get him the ball in other ways. If he's getting stopped running the ball, he needs to get the ball in other ways.
Yeah, and they shut down Amari Cooper pretty much the entire game.
Yeah.
I mean, the defender was like on him.
Dude, everybody sleeps on that
White
kid
on rice.
Lattimore, man. That kid's legit. I got to watch him when, you know, he was going head up with DeAndre Hopkins, and Hopkins still had a decent game, but you know, they were going back and forth there for a minute, man. It was a good matchup. You know,
Yeah.
that cornerback is legit.
Yeah, he's really good from what I saw. I mean, because Amari Cooper's been smoking even from last year, right? He did great. You just couldn't get him, and they shut him down big time.
Yeah.
Randall Cobb was a non-factor. Even Witten, right,
Yeah.
with his fumble.
Yep.
Zeke with his fumble.
Zeke with his fumble.
A lot of miscues, a lot of mistakes, mental mistakes. But I think we'll bounce back. I'm hopeful, but isn't that all Cowboys fans? We've been hopeful for 20 years.
I've been hoping for
Y'all-
a
y'all-
while.
Y'all saw a little glimpse of hope, and then it went
Oh
right
yeah,
down.
they crushed our hearts big time, man.
It
Big
went
time.
right down. Now you're like, come on, guys.
But it's
come on.
every offseason. This year is this year.
Oscar, what up, bro? How's
Where
it
the fuck
going?
are you seeing this at?
I'm seeing it on my Facebook. I don't know why it's not coming up on the messages.
Is it through? Did you start a watch party?
Yeah.
Okay,
That
and
might
it's
be
coming
why.
through on yours.
Yeah.
yeah, that's why.
Go over and join the regular stream, guys. Fuck the watch party. I'm about to end that shit.
What's up, Oscar?
Right. But yeah, man. And then, dude, and then the other Texas team, fucking Texans, man. But dude, a lot of it to me was I was watching that game and Deshaun was just holding the ball for way too long. I don't know if you watched it. Did you watch it?
No.
He was just holding the ball way too long, man. Like he had a lot of stuff underneath that he should have checked down to, where they were covering deep, and he was just holding it, trying to make a big play down the field.
It always goes back to always trying to make a big play.
Yeah, and
they
the
always miss that guy in the slot.
yeah, the other thing was he also was to me he seemed off a little bit because he had 2 shots or 3 shots to me that I saw. One to DeAndre Hopkins he was fucking open down the middle, and if he would have hit him, it would have been a touchdown, but he overthrew him a little bit. And then Fuller, he underthrew him a little bit. And then Cutie, he had one on the sideline that would have gone for like 21 yards for a first down. And that ball was off the mark too. So he was kind of off where usually he hits those plays, But yeah, man, I don't know.
Who do they play next?
We play Atlanta.
Oh, okay. Well, Atlanta hasn't been doing too well, so.
Yeah.
They just got
should be a
stomped
win.
last week by
Bad.
The Titans, I think, beat them, right?
Titans, and that's bad.
I know we're talking about
That's
the Titans. Here.
bad when you're talking about the Titans, and they got their ass handed to them.
Yeah.
So y'all might have a bounce back, man. Good for y'all.
Maybe, hopefully.
Should be a win. Should be.
Dude, I don't know how to end this watch party.
Just fucking throw your phone on the ground.
That'll work.
Restart the phone. That should turn it off.
Time to give me a new one. Yeah, man. I don't know, dude, but it was a bad game, man. Offense could have get nothing. Defense played great though. McCaffrey fucking went off like always, but the defense played really good. They scored 1 touchdown, I think, and then we held them to field goals. They didn't play bad, man. J.J. Watt got in there, tore some shit up. Merciless was again fucking on fire. The back end didn't play that good. Allen didn't look the way he did the previous game where he threw for 4 touchdowns, I think. So
Yeah.
our defense
Defense can only do so much.
Yeah,
Though.
exactly.
Yeah, we got to.
I mean,
We
if
have
they
to
if
score.
they hold them to fucking 6, y'all
Yeah.
need to put up 7. I mean,
Yep.
it's
Yeah,
one of
well,
those
and then the
things.
problem is sometimes the defense is on the field longer than it should be
Yeah.
because the offense is not producing, right?
Well, that's the thing too is we were driving, we were holding on to the ball, we were driving. It's just stupid shit, man. We, sacks at a bad time. Then towards the end of the game, second half, Bill O'Brien, Christian McCaffrey made a fucking crazy ass diving catch, right? But you can tell he fucking clearly caught it, and then Bill O'Brien fucking throws a challenge flag. I'm
So
like,
he
dude, what
lost
the
the
fuck
timeout?
are you doing?
Yeah.
So then he loses the timeout, yeah. Then we have to call a timeout for something else. And by the time the game was on the line and Deshaun Watson had the ball at the end of the game, I think we had like 50-something seconds left.
And no
which,
timeouts?
Yeah, and no timeouts.
Oh,
And I was
yeah.
like, dude, if we would have had those 2 timeouts, even 1 timeout is big time in that situation. Because we fucking scored against the Saints in what? Fucking 18 seconds or some shit like that
That's
to
true.
take the lead. I was like, it was just
you should
stupid,
always
man.
have a
It didn't-
timeout.
Yeah, it didn't
Always
make
have
any
a
sense
timeout
to
for
me
under 2
why he
minutes.
challenged that. Why he challenged that fucking ball.
Frustration, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Fuck
I
that.
don't know.
Sometimes the emotion gets to them, right? Even though it shouldn't, because they're supposed to think logically.
Yeah.
But it happens to all the coaches, I guess, and the players.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't. It was just because you get pumped for that offense, dude. Because they could do so much, man. But I don't know, man. It was just off. And
How
then
do you think I felt with the Cowboys? Same
yeah,
thing.
that's true. Yeah.
It's like, oh, Zeke, he's great.
Yeah, but it's different because y'all
And
know what
then-
Dak is, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like
well,
even Cowboys fans try to hype him up and shit like that. Everybody knows what Dak is. He's not a game winning quarterback. Where Deshaun is that game winning big time play quarterback. He can be, and then he fucking pulls out a snoozer like this.
yeah. Or even just if the passes that he overthrew or
Yeah.
overshot or undershot, like
If
even
he
if
hits
those
one
connect,
or 2 of those, man,
right?
yeah.
Those can just change the entire game.
Yep. And then Ernest's Saints stayed undefeated by sitting on the couch.
They're not Saints for one.
I mean, the
they're
49ers.
fucking Niners.
I was like, wait, you're a
Right?
Saints fan?
The 49ers,
49ers.
stayed
The-
undefeated.
But the big thing is they're undefeated. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter how you get it.
That
We're
is a
still
big thing.
undefeated. We're
That's
still
what the Cowboys
we're
said.
still listed as one of the 3 teams up
Yeah.
there with Kansas City and the Patriots. So
Who are contenders?
yeah. So look at us.
The Niners will get theirs eventually.
Hey man, maybe they won't. Eric. Maybe they're just gonna shock the world. And then
Dude,
what?
y'all got the Browns.
I
this
mean, if they
weekend.
do
Then
shock,
what?
if they do
And
shock
then
the
what?
world, that would be amazing. I would streak buck naked out in the streets.
I
They got
remember
the-
we're gonna play that back.
They got the Browns this week.
Yep, we're gonna fuck them all up. They better come out wearing their fucking brown pants. That's all I know.
I actually hope. I actually hope
He
you beat
likes
the
those
Browns.
brown pants.
I hate
Why?
the
Thank you,
Browns.
Brandon.
Because they're gonna shit themselves.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you, Brandon, for catching that, man.
I caught it. I was just taking a drink, man. Relax.
Well, fuck, we're trying to do a show, motherfucker. You might want to stop drinking and eating so you
He's
can
parched,
use your mouth.
Lick
man.
my balls. How about that?
Keep them
Well,
moist.
then if I had them in my mouth, I wouldn't be able to talk.
You'd probably sound better.
No.
He'd be like, oh no, oh, no.
Yeah, dude. They got the Browns next. That'll be a good game. Now that the Browns are, I guess, kind of showing up.
But
It might have been a hangover
to
from
be
the
honest,
Chiefs.
they didn't really play anybody.
They played the
mean,
Ravens.
Yeah, but the Ravens haven't really played anybody. They beat the
Well,
Dolphins.
they beat the Chiefs. I mean, they
beat the-
they
they
had
beat
a
the
close
Jets.
game with the Chiefs. The Ravens did.
Well, other than that, that was really
Yeah.
their only game.
Yeah.
But they lost. So the 2 competitive or somewhat competitive games are the ones that they lost,
Yeah.
and they played 2 scrubs, kind of like the Cowboys, right? There
I
was
mean,
a lot
they-
of hype, and then
They could have found a little recipe, man. They fed the ball to fucking Chubb
Like a
over and
motherfucker.
over and over.
now
Yeah.
that guy's legit.
Yeah.
And
he's
they're-
big
That
time,
guy is
dude.
legit.
Their first 2 games, they weren't doing that. They were trying to get OBJ involved and Landry involved, and they were going about it the wrong way. So maybe they figured out, let's fucking get this running
Because
game
it was supposed to
open.
be the Baker
Yeah.
Mayfield show. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
So I think they might have maybe calmed down a little bit and tried a different.
It's like,
tactic.
whoa, this fucking Baker guy sucks.
Yeah.
We need to start
That's
handing
right.
the ball to our running back.
Yeah.
Control his ego and just tell him, hey, all you need to do is hand,
Hand it off. Hand it off,
That's it.
mother. Hand it
Um,
off, motherfucker.
Pretty much.
Fuck.
What did you think about that dude trying to choke out OBJ? Did you see it or no?
No.
Can you pull that up, Brandon?
Someone
Yeah.
tried to.
Can we
choke
What
him.
watch
am I
that?
looking up?
I
That's
can't
not that.
remember what that guy's
that
name.
wasn't that Raiders dude, right? It was all
No.
the
No.
Baltimore.
It was Baltimore. They're playing
I
Baltimore.
didn't see him trying to choke anybody out.
Ravens cornerback chokes OBJ.
I think I might have saw a clip of it. Now that I think about it,
Yeah, I'll go to.
they get into a brawl, right? And
I don't think they got into I don't know if they got into a huge
probably
fight.
Maybe that first one, yeah.
I don't think it was a huge fight, but I think some people came from both benches and cleared them up.
Look. It's but the Ravens
tried to
released a
crush his
video.
windpipe.
The Ravens released a video and said that he wasn't trying to choke him, that he was like holding on to his jersey,
Well, yeah, it's a whole
trying to
jersey right
defend
there.
himself.
Jersey there, jersey.
What did
Yeah,
he grab?
because
him?
they were kind of like going at each other
Jersey.
big time.
OBJ has his helmet.
Yeah,
It's like, hold on, motherfucker, come here. I talk shit to your face.
fucking.
That dude still has his
slaps
jersey.
him a little
Okay,
bit.
when does it go to his neck?
Hold on, dude.
It's still coming.
This is slow mo. I think this is the one that the Ravens released.
OBJ's like, dude, I'm gonna fuck you.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
holding
so
on
right
to
there
his helmet,
he has his
bro.
helmet, yeah.
Right there, he's still. I mean, it's still Jersey, still Jersey, still Jersey, still Jersey, still Jersey, still
I don't
Jersey,
know,
still
man.
Jersey.
OBJ got a fucking death lock on his helmet, dude.
Right
That's
there,
all
I guess,
Jersey,
right there.
bro. But that looks like
I
it's on the
think-
pads.
Yeah, I think that's a bad angle.
Yeah, it just
just
maybe right
looks
there.
like-
See his hand?
No, that's up on the shoulder.
I think they just noticed the play's over and these two motherfuckers are still going at it.
Yeah. I don't. That doesn't look like he tried to
Yeah.
choke him out.
OBJ's like, hey, dick me down, opening his legs and
Dude, have you ever seen that video of like
yeah, where
where
he's looking at the ass.
yeah,
and he's
where
like,
he's looking at
"Oh,
all these
dude,
guys'
oh,
asses? It's
man."
like a compilation.
yeah, and he's like,
It's so
There's
weird.
a lot of memes out there for that shit.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that
and
one.
he could be
It's
he could
so
be bi,
weird.
dude. He could like girls and guys.
Okay, or he could
Probably.
just like guys.
Maybe I'm sure there's videos of him looking at girls.
I don't know. I've never
Not
seen
like
a
he's looking at the
compilation of
guys.
that yet. I mean, I'm pretty sure he looks at his mom and stuff, and you know,
probably. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just looking at the other side, dude. I'm not arguing.
We're
his
not
case for
judging
him.
either, man.
Yeah,
know,
no.
we love the gays.
He can do what he wants.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that was kind of crazy, right? I can't believe the Browns beat them. I thought the Ravens were gonna win. I thought it'd be a close game because it's a divisional game. You know, one of those slobber knocker games. But
So if the 49ers beat the Browns,
I don't think it
they
still
just get
means-
lucky.
I don't think it still means that much because we don't know what the Browns are.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
So when do we get credit?
But do you get that though?
What?
game 6.
Can you
Yeah,
see that?
yeah,
Like you don't.
yeah.
We don't know what the Browns are.
Yeah, but
So if they beat the Browns,
But-
who knows?
but before the Cowboys,
let me look at their
but before
schedule.
the Cowboys played a good defense, they were going to the fucking Super Bowl.
No, I
Well,
never
that's-
said that.
That's what a lot of other
I never
Cowboy
said that.
fans.
Yeah, you probably heard Cowboys fans
Yeah.
saying that, but not football guys.
Yeah, I always kept it in because one, I didn't want to jinx it, and two, I just know the history of the Cowboys.
Yeah, we don't have a tough schedule at all, other than
I mean, but you got to play who? Well,
we got to
yeah,
play
you
the
got
Rams
the
twice,
Cardinals.
Seahawks twice.
You got the Browns,
Cardinals.
Rams, Seahawks, Packers,
Mm-hmm.
Ravens,
Mm-hmm.
Saints,
Mm-hmm.
That's three tough
Rams,
games right there.
Seahawks.
4.
That's
Five. That's
That's
5.
This is a little
Think
saucy
it's decent?
schedule, bro.
Little
That's
bit?
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Five
the Saints
potential
are
losses.
the Saints are towards the end of the season, so Breeze will probably be back.
Fuck that dude. We're gonna light him up, put him back off.
Hit
So y'all thought y'all were
him in
going
his thumb.
Yeah,
Y'all thought
straight
y'all were
fucking
going
hurt
to-
him again.
Yeah, y'all thought
That's
y'all were
so
going to the
mean.
fucking playoffs. Psych.
That's fucked up, dude.
That'd be so bad.
We about to dig in that ass.
But if he does play, they're gonna score all over you guys.
Hey, calm
Sorry to
down
say.
over there, Cowboy fan. Fuck.
Hey, that's the way it is, right?
Why you gotta be all over us? Like score all over us? It could be like, hey, y'all are gonna lose. I mean, I'll
I mean, I
accept
could
that
say y'all
too.
gonna lose badly.
You're a hater.
Yeah, haters gonna hate. That's what we do.
Right?
I'm just a hater. It's okay.
I'm sorry. It's just I haven't seen anything spectacular, or even anywhere close to spectacular.
Okay, man.
But okay,
We only put up like 30 points in all 3 of our games. 30 plus points. Cowboys even knew that
to know. Oh,
Yeah.
the Cowboys
Well,
averaged that.
up until this last
up until.
game.
Yeah.
So see, we're even,
Okay. We'll leave it at that then.
We're
And
even.
we'll let the games.
and we don't have a $90 million.
Determine.
$90 million. Well, we got a $90 million quarterback.
Take it back. Yeah, take it back.
Yeah, you kind of fucked up there, man.
Shit. Let's just move on.
Okay, you don't want to talk about.
I don't want to
49ers
jinx my
no more?
team.
dude.
No,
how about
it-
Tampa Bay
it hurts
putting
my
up?
heart, man.
How about Tampa Bay putting up 55 on the Rams?
Yeah, that was
How fucking crazy is that shit?
that was an interesting game. I'll tell you that much.
Dude,
It's pretty crazy, man.
speaking of, I had Goff on the bench, and I forgot to switch him out that week.
Uh huh.
And I saw he put up like 40-something points, like 48. I was like, fuck, he threw for like over 500 yards.
Who'd you have playing?
Daniel Jones.
Oh,
Dang.
yeah. I mean, he's not doing too bad either.
No,
He didn't score as many as golf this past weekend, but
Yeah, but just seeing him, the way he was throwing, and he's been throwing the ball and making judgments and running, I was like, dude, he may have an opportunity to actually have like more upside than Goff. I mean, Goff is probably the safer guy, but I was looking for upside. And I didn't expect, I mean, the past 3 games, Goff hasn't been going off like that. He was getting, maybe 20, something.
because
like
you didn't
that.
expect the shootout, right?
Yeah.
Tampa
That-
Bay came to play that day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that
nobody.
ain't no lie.
I didn't see that coming. Tampa Bay hasn't been looking
Who
that
the
good.
They
fuck
haven't.
did?
They
That's
haven't been looking
crazy.
that good at all. And
Tampa
then-
Bay fans didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I saw the score like 50 something to 40 something, and I was like, "What the fuck just happened here?"
It's like a Big 12 game.
Who would have thought that game was gonna put up 90 plus points? It's like
Not me.
exactly.
And whoever had those players on their fantasy got lucky.
Yeah, and then I
I'll tell you
looked-
that
Yeah.
much.
I looked down at my bench and I was like, "Fucking golf, 40 something." I was like, "Motherfucker."
So I'm
man."
assuming you lost.
No, I won,
Oh, okay.
but I would have really spanked some ass if I had him
Well,
up there.
a win to win.
Who'd you play?
Huh?
Who'd you play?
I think I played Big Joe.
Oh,
I beat him like 138 to 80 something.
damn.
Oh, damn.
I think
So
I
you
put it
still
on
won
Big
pretty
Joe
good.
last
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
No, you won last week, right? I beat Big Joe already this year too.
Yeah. Sorry, Big Joe.
Right? Dude, so this Vontez Burfict thing, what do you think about that shit?
Dude, I don't know, man.
He's
it's
had
crazy.
11 total.
Yeah, I mean, it's
fines
crazy
and-
that
and
he's suspended for
suspensions.
the whole year. But then you look back at his history and all the fines, and I think he's accumulated like I think they said like 2 million or 1 million, some shit like that in
I don't know.
fines.
But how
I
how
mean, that's
many
crazy.
until you learn your lesson?
Yeah,
exactly. He's
But
like the Ndamukong Suh.
But then
that guy
again-
always had issues.
they come from. I'm sure they come from before all this shit hit the fan about protecting the quarterback and hitting a certain way.
Yeah.
They come from a different training, a different way of coaching, where they were coached.
Yeah,
to
but
just,
you adjust though, dude.
Yeah,
but
I
sometimes
mean, that's
you're just set
exactly
in your ways.
that's
man.
exactly what his mom said because they interviewed her and she said, well, they play foosball now. They don't play football.
Yeah,
Right. She was making. She's like, as a kid, she supposedly parents would come up to her and be like, "Are you his mom?" And she's like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Well, can you tell your son not to knock out my son?" Like apparently, even from Pop Warner, he was
Yeah.
like just hitting him.
What a dick.
Yeah,
No, fuck.
pretty much.
They're all the same age. There's some people just have that mentality, man. That fucking aggressive monster. I'm fucking you up mentality. And I mean,
Yeah,
before
but if you're
before
not,
they,
if it's not safe to other players, you have to take the
yeah,
dude
but
out
that
of the
was
game.
that was before they made these changes.
Okay, but
when it
now
was
the changes
legal-
are made, so he
Yeah.
has to make changes.
But when it
too.
was legal, that was the highlights you wanted to see, especially
Okay.
when it was on your team. You're
I-
like, dude, he
I
just
get
lit that
that.
motherfucker up.
I get that, but what I'm saying
But
is
now-
now that the
okay.
changes have been made, he has
Right.
to make an adjustment
He
too,
has to- he
like
has to
all
try.
the other fucking
And that's and that's why I say the,
defensive players in
the
NFL.
punishment's legit, right? Because
You
you
keep
had
doing it,
your
you
chance
keep
to.
doing it. I mean, the
Exactly.
dude knows he's fucking up. He's fucking running to the fucking locker room before they even kicked him out, fucking laughing and shit.
Yeah, he was smiling the whole way.
I'm not saying it's right, dude. I mean, I'm just saying.
It sounds like you're saying it's
I'm
right.
just
and he should be
saying-
playing right now.
No, I'm just saying that
He's on his
he just
fantasy
came from a place where he was trained differently, and now he has to try to adjust. And is it
Okay.
going to be an overnight adjustment? I'm sure it's not going to be. But maybe this is the lesson he needs to learn to really, like in the offseason.
Okay, but like
work
after
on-
11
work on his
fines and
training.
suspensions, you would
Yeah.
think, after
You
number
would?
3 or 4,
Dude, how many people
how many
on there?
tickets? How many tickets does it take you to get on the highway when you're speeding before you learn not to speed?
It took me quite a bit.
How long? How many?
I don't know, but it was.
You're lying.
It
You're the kind of person where you get one ticket and you're like, all right, I'm never speeding again because of your fucking OCD.
nope.
I guarantee it.
No. It took a lot of tickets before I quit my shit.
Yeah, but you weren't losing $100,000 every single
Yeah.
time.
No.
Or
Have you
know,
lost
getting
100
$30,000.
grand?
But then again, am I making millions? Because there are people that make millions that drop 100 grand at the strip club.
You got a point
It
there.
don't-
But
it
the
don't really
strip
matter.
club's fun.
True.
Paying the NFL for no reason is not fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
You're
what I'm
you're
saying
receiving
is,
something back at a titty
what
bar.
I'm saying is that
that's a
every
good point.
if
Right.
every time I got caught speeding, they said, "Hey, you're getting a $5 ticket." I would gladly pay $5 and keep moving.
So it's like a DWI. Like if you got caught DWI and you had to end up taking all these classes and shit, which they cost what, like $20,000 now?
Somewhere in there,
Right?
Yeah, I think so.
So if you got that
But
after your first one, you'd
Yeah.
be like, "Fuck, man,
But
I'm
how
never
much am I
drinking and
making?
driving again."
Yeah.
how much am I making?
Okay,
a
but I'm
year?
saying
Am I a millionaire?
to us, 20,000 is more like you can wrap your head around it more than that. You know what I mean?
But that's the difference. This is his livelihood, right? This is how he makes money is
Yeah,
football.
they're-
So if he could potentially
Yeah.
get to the point where he's an AB, where people blacklist him basically.
Talking about
No,
that
I-
shit,
I
dude. That's
understand.
probably why
And-
AB's all fucked up in the head.
Yeah,
It's because
that's a good
fucking
point.
Burfict hit his fucking ass,
I-
laid his
I
ass
understand-
out.
I understand that, but you have players that just don't fucking get it. I mean,
Did you ever see that?
Josh
hit?
Josh Gordon's a good example. That dude cannot fucking stay away from weed, even
Yeah.
though it's costing him his career.
Okay, but that's different.
How?
That dude.
We all love weed. I was kidding.
Eric's like, he didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah.
That's why.
I
That's
don't
why
say
it's
anything wrong.
different.
That's different because it's legal in a lot of states.
Not in
Okay.
the state he's at.
Okay, but
not in the
but-
NFL.
But also, he's not hurting anybody else. This dude
Exactly.
is fucking hurting other. I mean, look at AB, dude. Look how fucked up AB is right now. Can you pull that hit up?
But AB could have been fucked up before he joined the NFL. We don't know. I don't know him personally.
I don't ever really
True.
remember any of this shit before the hit.
True,
Antonio
yeah,
Brown.
a lot of drama the last year. Which was, I think the hit was last
Burfict.
year or the year
Perfect
before,
hit.
right? Yeah.
I think it was the year before.
That?
He was with the Steelers.
Vontex
Yeah,
Vortex.
it'll-
Why'd you put Vortex?
Vortex.
I think it's that one right there. Yeah.
Vontez.
Good old Google always correct you.
Fucking.
It's like,
Google
did you
smart.
mean this, you dummy?
Hey,
That's what they should put on it.
you dumb motherfucker.
No, Google can't do that because then it's not.
I bet you
PC.
they would. Yeah, it's
You'd
not
hurt too many
PC.
people's
It's,
feelings.
yeah, it's not PC, man.
There'd be a campaign
Google called
against
me
them.
dumb.
Google called me a dummy. Watch this fucking shit, dude. This is why AB's fucking got 9 different colored hair. It's fucking. Oh god, dude, that's so nasty.
I didn't fucking see nothing.
Well, it's because
Too fast?
It's zoomed out right now.
I saw some.
It'll do slow motion here in a minute.
He's
Hold
like,
on.
dude, I hit him with my shoulder right in the fucking chest. AB's just being a pussy. He wants some attention.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not catching the ball enough this game. Somebody give me some attention. He's gonna lay there.
Well, you got
Just
attention
gonna
now.
lay there.
Yeah, he's got all
There's
the
your
attention,
attention, buddy.
now. Yeah, he's
Come on,
he's
show the
just
hit
an
again.
attention seeker. Probably. I don't know.
We just gotta sit through it.
Dude, we got a funny comment from one of my
here
from
we
an
go.
old family friend.
Here we go.
Chris, he says, this is crazy. The bearded Mexican just sent me a
Jesus.
link to his podcast of Mexicans talking English about football, not soccer.
You got a point.
we can talk about soccer if you want, man.
Let's switch it up. Come on.
Right? Oh man, that's fucking funny.
And
dude.
two of y'all can speak Spanish while I zone out. Go for it.
There you go.
Y'all can do it in Spanish.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, dude, but that's why he
That
could
was
be
a
all
terrible
retarded
hit.
right now,
That
man.
was a terrible hit right there.
It could be.
When
man.
did that hit happen?
Last year?
I think
Last
it
year?
was last year or the year before.
Yeah.
I can't remember. But
It was
he got-
before the drama,
It was
really.
pretty nasty.
Yeah, man. I mean, going back to the thing, dude. If it's an ongoing problem with everything, you have to the consequences have to raise in severity, right? So it was a little fine, bigger fine, bigger fine, bigger fine. Eventually, you get to a point where like, dude, you're just not getting it. You're out for the season. If
Yeah.
you can't control yourself, you're out. Because I think the one he did, the guy was already going down and he
Mhm.
fucking dove at him.
Yeah.
That obviously, if you're putting your body in a lowered position to dive,
Mhm.
then you're already doing wrong. The guy's already going down.
Yeah.
There's no reason to dive.
But if you look at a few of his hits, that's how he like throws himself at people. His helmet first. Because
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of his hits where he was just launching himself
Yeah.
at people like that, dude.
I mean, so yeah, I'm not fighting for the guy. I agree. There's only one way to get it through to some people, and
Yeah.
you have to do do what you got to do. And obviously, when he comes back next year, I'm sure they're gonna sit down and talk to him, dude. If this happens again, you're gonna be eligible for
Yeah.
a
Permanent ban.
permanent ban,
Yeah.
and your money making stops, your livelihood stops.
Or the
And
team
that's
just
it.
lets him go, right?
Yeah,
And then
and
he's,
that's it.
he didn't find any other teams to
You're
pick him up.
becoming a liability for the league.
Exactly.
And we can't have that.
And it's
you
all
know.
about the money. So if you cause issues like that, they're
Yeah.
going to kick you out.
So I agree.
It's a
right,
long
man.
way to get you to agree.
Right.
Took about 10 minutes, but we got there.
Man, it's what a talk show's about,
That's
dude.
well. That's how this guy is, man. You got to talk to him for 30 minutes before he finally.
And then
sees
you
the
realize
light.
you realize we were saying the same thing. It's just
Pretty
different.
much.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. That's what I'm talking about. I was waiting for it to stop.
All right, man. Back
Horns.
to game week.
Yeah.
We're going up to Mountaineer country.
Fuck them Mountaineers.
The moonshine making mountaineers.
Yep, moonshine.
That's why they're
making
all dumb.
fuckers.
Just kidding.
They're all dumb.
I didn't take it that far, man. God.
Damn. All right.
I'm just hating there. There's a bunch of.
There's good people on both sides.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, there you go.
They're a bunch of
There you
sister
go.
fuckers over
Hey,
there.
let me
There's-
steal from our president real
Right?
quick. There's good people on both sides.
sides.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, man, we're going up there to kick some Mountaineer ass, man. I don't think this is gonna be much of a game, man.
I hope not.
Yeah,
Nah.
You get 2 weeks to prep and get ready, and then they make it a game. There might be a problem.
And they're not
Yeah.
even that good compared to the previous years.
no.
No.
The good thing is Daniel Young is back. I think Kirk Johnson is gonna be back as well. I don't know. I don't think.
I think they said Colin Johnson was practicing, but
I don't think they're gonna play him.
I've heard
though.
that. Yeah, they might hold him back because
Caden
they want
Stearns
him.
is out.
Yeah, Caden Stearns is out. Jalen
like-
Green's out.
Yeah. Which sucks 'cause a lot of our
Overshown-
defense is out.
They were saying Overshown could probably be back and BJ Foster could probably be back, but they might hold them two dudes
Yeah,
out another week
let them
to get
get-
ready for OU.
I think that's fine.
exactly.
I
Let
think
them
that's
get the
fine.
rest. Yeah,
'Cause
I
If
think
we don't
we-
need them.
Yeah, I think the way we're playing right now with the team that we have, we could go up there and 30, put up 30 easy.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
I want them to put up 50 and 60.
Oh my God.
I
This ain't no VY offense, bro.
We'll-
Not
we'll
Colt
get there.
McCoy yet.
Dude, why not?
It's not there
You
yet.
don't think we could just keep throwing fucking touchdowns after touchdowns after
Well, yeah,
touchdowns?
that's
The
another thing
talent
that
is
they were
there.
saying was
Let's do it. The play calling.
was
Come
Sam
on.
Ellinger hasn't been playing much of the fourth quarters in
Yeah.
most of these games.
And most shows that you're talking about, they want to see by the fourth quarter the backup in.
Yeah,
It's like, no, man, let's keep throwing fucking touchdowns. Let's put up 50, 60. I want to see this kid get a fucking Heisman.
Well, that'd be great.
Put in some fucking.
That'd be great. But man, there's so much hate or
There
or
is.
bias or something.
So that's
against
why you
Texas.
need style points, man.
I mean,
fucking
even,
have them in
even
there.
VY, who put up 70 points against Colorado in the Big 12 championship
Yeah.
game, didn't get the Heisman.
yeah.
I mean,
I know.
if that doesn't give you the Heisman,
But
I don't know what does.
I
Other
mean,
than being on Alabama's team.
have a few games.
Oklahoma
Reggie
team.
Bush was there,
Whatever games
and
we could,
Leinart.
whatever games you can get this kid throwing 500 passing yards and fucking putting up 60.
You think they
60
should be
points.
leaving him in? I'm fine with them taking him out.
Well,
dude, 'cause
honestly,
I
I
don't
think
want
I
him
think
to get hurt.
they might get to that point because we're
yeah.
playing in the Big 12, right? So they're
Yeah,
all they do is throw the ball.
but I don't think. I think we're so much better than the other teams defensive wise that I don't think we're gonna have to keep outscoring them like it used to be. You
Yeah,
know?
that's a good point. Other than maybe
No,
Oklahoma.
but that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's why it's style
Oklahoma,
points.
it'll be a fucking, like it always.
it'll be a 45 to 44 win or something like that. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Hola, prima. Tell her in
Hello.
Spanish, bro.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Is there a
Shout out
feedback
to all
loop
my
going on here?
Blanco, all my Blanco peeps out there. Yeah, man, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a walk in the park, dude.
I don't want to say it's
I
a
think
walk.
so.
A walk in the mountains.
I don't want to
Go
jinx
walking
them and say
mountains.
it's a walk in the park, but I think we'll go out and handle business. And,
What score
The
would you
people that-
put on that?
the people that need to get reps are going to get reps. I think it'll be like 42-10, something like
Yeah, I can see that.
I give West Virginia a little more credit, like 42-17, something like that. And that's because that last touchdown is in the fourth quarter when our second string is in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
that. I mean, yeah, I think it'll be a good matchup. And I don't got a problem pulling Ellinger out. I mean, I'd like to see him just fucking keep throwing the ball everywhere, but that's just a fan in me. Like, dude, I want to run up the fucking table on everybody.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to run it up, to where
Now we got more class than that, man.
Ellinger is turning heads of everybody, and they can't deny him a Heisman. They're just like, dude, this dude is doing.
And
much
it's
better than
unfortunate
everybody.
that we would have to do that
to get
to
that
get to that
attention,
point, or even
Yeah.
just for the entire team to get the attention, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's true. And I was thinking that with the rankings, it's like, the way we're beating teams and even hanging in there with LSU the way we did. It's like, dude, how are we dropping to 12? Why are we not staying at 10? At least staying at 10. I mean, LSU wasn't a top 3 yet, but they were 6, and we fucking hung right there with them. It's
Yeah.
not like they just came in and kicked our ass and left and proved that they were much better than we were. It's like they didn't. You know what I mean?
mhm.
It's like, why are we dropping? It's like,
'Cause we
especially
lost.
like that. Yeah, I understand that.
It's just
but-
because I think
Yeah.
Auburn won two. They beat two ranked teams, right? Even
Mhm.
though
yeah,
A&M was not great.
Yeah.
But they
And-
counted as a win because it's a ranked team.
hmm
So they jumped up. Who else kind of went ahead of us? I think not Notre Dame. There was another team that kind of jumped up, which caused us to go down to 12.
I can't remember.
I forgot who it was, but anyway,
Fuck
I
'em.
mean,
Fuck them.
yeah. Look
What
at Clemson. Clemson looked like they actually had some issues with
Yeah,
North
dude.
Carolina.
Alabama did too for a minute.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a close game until they started.
So they may
taking
not
off.
be the all-stars, mega-stars,
No.
unbeatable teams that everybody thinks they are.
Yeah.
So what are we at 9 now?
What?
Are we at 9 or we're back at 10?
No, we're at 11, I think.
11.
Yeah.
In both
I think
polls,
we're at
coaches and AP.
No.
So even
The good thing is we're the number one-loss team. That's
You-
the good thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
even if we beat West Virginia, we don't
We,
move.
we don't unless
We
people,
might move up unless
if
people,
people
lose
lose.
in
They
front of
lose,
us.
yeah.
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 The big showdown is coming
Oklahoma.
up a couple weeks, man. Everybody knows that.
And if we beat Oklahoma, Oklahoma's ranked what? 5, 6?
6,
Four,
I think.
They're
No,
ranked
I think they're
four?
6.
Six?
Six?
I think
I
6.
thought they were
No.
5 or 6. So if we beat them, then we would have to jump.
Yeah.
Most
Right?
certainly. I mean,
One
'cause
spot.
We'll be all right, man. We just gotta.
No,
They'll
that
put us
better not
at
be.
10
We
from
gotta-
11.
We gotta fucking. We just gotta win out.
We gotta
man.
get
That's
there.
it. We
Dude,
gotta
that
win out.
game, no matter, it's like, fuck, man, no matter how good, like, Texas is doing,
Because it's a
that
rivalry
game makes you
game, man.
nervous.
It's a
Oh, it
rivalry
does.
game.
It does.
It's like that's the game you don't want to lose. You're like,
Nothing matters in those games. Nothing matters in those games.
And
Those games
Oklahoma's
fucking
been killing it. Even though they haven't really played anybody, they've been winning
Yeah.
big.
Man, I get tired of hearing fucking Jalen Hurts and this.
Oh,
and that,
me too.
passing
me
like
too.
a monster, and I'm just like, dude, I hope Texas goes and just shuts him the fuck down.
Yeah.
Just shuts him down.
I mean, they made
We
a good
won't.
point that Lincoln Riley has, since he's been head coach, he's only had transfer quarterbacks,
Mm-hmm.
right? All even the two Heismans in this one, they've all been transfers. He's never actually produced
Yeah.
and grown his own quarterback, right?
hmm
We won't shut him down, but we
But
just
I'm
need to
just
slow him
saying,
down a little
Okay,
bit.
he's
Yeah.
putting up, 380, 400 passing yards a game. Keep him 230, 220.
Yeah.
And
That-
I
to me,
think we
that's
can
shutting
because
them
our
down.
defense is way different compared to all the other Big 12 defense, or even the ones that
Mhm.
they've played in the past,
Yeah.
right? They haven't really had any tough defenses to go against, and that's why he can run all day. He sits in the pocket for a long time sometimes, and just finds a guy, 40 yards down the field and scores a touchdown, right? we won't let him have that much time.
No.
He's gonna have to run against us, and show out as a quarterback, right? Actually sit in the pocket maybe, and
Yeah.
I don't
Tom
know,
Brady
man.
it a little bit.
I think I don't know. Our front four really hasn't or front three, front five, whatever you want to call it. They haven't really showed that we can pressure a good offensive line.
Without a blitz.
Like if you look at the LSU game, we put pressure on them in like the first half of the first quarter. And then after that we really didn't touch him.
Yeah, and well, that's what gave him the opportunity to score.
Well, that's
to
what I'm
pass
saying.
70 yards.
That's
right?
what I'm
It's just-
saying. Like Oklahoma's line is either on par or not as good, but maybe just could be just as good as their offensive line. So, I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be a close game, man. We just gotta slow him down. I don't think there's any way to shut him down, but if we could slow him down, make him kick a couple field goals,
I think
we'll
you
be
need to
all right.
have like
agree.
Because I don't think their defense is good enough to stop our offense.
No, that's not
More
and
than
it's
we
like
could
you
stop their
predicted. It's just going to
defense.
be a shootout, right?
Yeah.
I think in those type of games, momentum killers are like the
Oh yeah.
biggest
We
things
got to
too.
take care of the ball. We can't have
We
fucking
can't
guys
have
dropping
turnovers.
pumps.
One turnover
Pump.
We,
can
we
cost
gotta
a game.
we gotta win the turnover battle,
Yeah.
and either come up with fumbles or interceptions and really like just take the win out of themselves.
Yeah, we got to run the ball too. That's one of the big things.
Which, dude, that's like
Which
right
they
now.
were saying,
I'm not even worried about that.
They
right
were
now.
saying Whittington could be back for the OU game.
Well, I hope so because
Yeah.
I mean, I know
Well,
we've been
Roshan's
rotating
legit,
them.
man. I like Roshan a
Roshan's-
lot.
Oh yeah,
Really
the,
good.
you mean the former QB?
Yeah, the former quarterback.
So far, he's becoming the standout.
Yeah.
and he's not even a running back by trade, right?
Yeah. Well,
It's-
Ingram looked really good this
Yeah, that-
past game.
Watching Ingram run the pass game, you're like, okay, that's kind of what I expected we were gonna get
Yeah.
out of him. Before Roshan took all the attention,
Yep.
and I was like, "Oh shit, who's this Roshan?"
Well, that and
feed
Ingram got hurt
motherfucker
last
the
year,
ball.
right? I mean,
Yeah.
there was so much potential.
Yeah.
He got hurt, and
Yeah.
so
So if we can get that kind of production from Ingram, and then you get the production that Roshan's been getting, dude, that's like a solid 1-2 right there, man.
Yep.
And then Ellinger's doing what he's doing. I mean,
and he can run too. That's the thing. It's the threat
Dude,
of the
that's-
quarterback running and the two running backs, right? It's hard to stop that.
that offense becomes really, really dangerous, man.
Yeah. What do y'all think about this California rules that they have to colleges are gonna have to pay the players now
Fair
to use
pay
their
to play
likeness.
or something like that. Yeah. I was looking into it, and I don't know. I may actually, and I know the last time I was here, we talked about the whole Tim Tebow thing
Yeah.
and his opinion about it, and I agreed with him. But looking more into it, I mean, it kind of makes sense to allow them to get money
You got a fucking
from
vibrator over
endorsements.
there?
Oh, that was
That's not
mine.
me.
God damn.
That's not me. See,
Put it on
fucking
Max.
yelling at the wrong person, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
Fucking
Put it
take
on
it back.
Max, dude.
Take it
No,
back,
just
I ain't taking
keep
shit
at
back.
it.
motherfucker.
But I do like the way it was written, where California's not like they're not going to do the work for them or forcing the schools to do work for them. They have the individual player has to reach out,
Yeah.
and they can hire their own person if they want to help them out and all that. So I think that's okay. The problem is, it's one state. The NCAA
Oh, they're gonna
obviously
fucking
has
drag their
rules the
feet
entire
on it as
country.
long as
So
they can.
that's the thing. I don't know what's going to happen. That dynamic. And I heard some coaches in the Pac-12 were saying, if the rules don't change by 2023 when it goes live, like if the NCAA doesn't institute something like that nationwide, they're going to have problems because the NCAA has come out and said that they would keep them from championship games.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And then some people said that they're at an advantage because if they're the only state that allows you to make money, then a lot of players that want to
gonna
make
go
money
there.
are
Well,
going to go there.
I think that's why the NCAA would not
Change it.
allow them to play in championship games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
Because that would defer the players
that's the
from,
con,
from
right?
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you that's the only way to force the NCAA's hand. You have to put them in that situation to be like, dude, you either make a change or one or two. Either you change or other states follow in suit because they don't want us having an advantage over getting players paid.
No, but that's the way the NCAA says no. We're not going to change is by telling them, hey, y'all
Okay,
can do
so-
whatever y'all want, but y'all aren't going to play in
So-
our championship
okay.
games on our televisions on our.
I got it. But what happens if enough colleges follow suit and
But
they
that's
say
the thing. Nobody
they say
has
if
yet.
enough of us follow suit, NCAA would have to change.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
but you're talking about something that hasn't happened yet.
No, and it's not. I'm talking about something that can happen in the next 10 years. But that's
Well, we're
the-
not talking about 10 years. We're talking about 4.
there is
But I'm
there
just
is a
saying-
lawmaker in Congress that's trying to. It's in committee right now.
Yeah.
But there's a law that they
Yeah.
want to pass that says NCAA, if you don't allow players to monetize right based off their likeness, we will strip you of your not-for-profit
Mm-hmm.
status, and you'd have to pay taxes and all the other stuff. So I think that threat alone, assuming that ever gets passed, right, that's really the only thing that's going to force them
Yeah.
to change.
Yeah.
It may not be what like California has done, but just even on a small level.
Yeah.
No, I think there's definitely gonna be some change. I'm just saying if there's that much resistance from NCAA, you gotta press their hand in some way or another,
And this is
and you have to back them into
this
a
is
corner.
going to do that.
And
Maybe, dude.
At least
but
get 'em to
dude,
start
if,
talking.
If the NCAA could just say, "Fuck y'all, man. We're paying the biggest colleges as much money as they want to stick to the way it's been," and the colleges are gonna be like, "All right."
yeah, it could be. I mean,
You know
we,
what I
we can
mean?
all
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they?
They make a lot of money off of that.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
we can all. I mean, yeah, we don't know until it comes. So we just know what's starting,
Yeah.
and
It's getting the conversation going. That's really what it's doing.
I think I was listening to The Horn, and Rob Babers were saying that there was a book written by one of the founders, and in that book, he was
The
one of the
founding
founders.
fathers?
One of the
The
founders.
founding fathers?
No, one of the founders of the
Of the
NCAA.
NCAA?
Right.
And before he died, he was like, he put it in writing because he wanted everybody to know, and he put in there that the NCAA is the biggest money laundering scheme that there is.
Yeah.
He's like, it was never intended to be about the kids
Yeah.
or their education. It was a way to get out of taxes, to make money, and to kind of regulate what they wanted to regulate.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's in writing, man. He was a founding partner in that when it was created. And he goes, and not much has changed since that dude created it.
It's
He
probably even become worse, right?
he said that's what they're all about. And he goes, and there are some colleges that are tired of living under that ruling, that house, that thumb, if you will, pressing on them. And he's like, that's the only way you're going to make change is by forcing their hand.
I mean, like I said, it's starting the conversation. But apparently, they had a commit. So they have the NCAA has some kind of committee going now to discuss this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But apparently, they had a committee back in '98 to do the
Mhm.
exact same thing, and nothing ever came out of that, right? So,
Yeah.
but now there's a law that could possibly hinder some of their stuff. So maybe that
What up,
actually produces
Juwan?
something.
All right, man. Let's move on to the MLB playoffs.
Yeah.
What do you think? Did you watch the Washington game the other night?
The Nationals?
Yeah.
No.
No, dude, it was crazy.
Did they win?
Yes, they ended up winning.
They won. And I
Yeah.
know the Mariners, was it Mariners?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
They beat the A's
Yep.
the other day.
Who do you think? Or we're just gonna go straight to the World Series winner. Who you got? World Series.
Astros.
You got the Astros.
I got the
Okay.
Astros.
You got the Astros.
Yeah.
Dude, it's kind of hard. I mean, I think they have the top 3 pitchers right now in the league with
They got some. Yeah.
Verlander, Cole, and Gurinsky.
They're 3 of the best. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard when you got.
But the Braves have some good starters. The Nationals have some really good starters, and the Dodgers have some really good starters.
Yeah, but what are the odds when you have the top 3 in the MLB? And that's
Well, they're not the top 3.
top 5.
Top 10.
They're not
maybe.
top. Yeah, I don't even know if they're top 10 because I don't know where
Look up the
where
stats.
what's his name lies. Well, I saw a thing earlier where they were saying what was it? The Dodgers and the Nationals have like 6 of the top 12 or something like that. So number 1, this is ERA. ERA, and this is just the Nationals and Dodgers. Number 1 is Ryu for the Dodgers. Number 6 is Max Scherzer for the Nationals. Number 7 is Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. Number 8 is Patrick Corbin for Washington. Number 9 is Walker Buehler for the Dodgers. And number 10 is Steven Strasburg. So that's 6 of
Man.
the top 10 in one series.
Yeah, that's
gonna
tough.
be
You know what I mean?
Tough to go against.
Yeah.
So if it comes down to pitching, I don't know, man. It's to me, I think the Dodgers might take it this year, man, because their pitching and their offense is fucking legit. But you could say that about the Astros too. So I don't know, man.
It's going to be good.
No,
Yeah,
no
it's
doubt
go-
about
it's
it's going to be good.
And I like the Braves a lot too, even though they fucking lost today.
Who would you want to see? Who do you want to see in there?
Dude, I don't know if the Dodgers can make it 3 years in a row. You know what I mean?
That-
If they make it 3 years in a row, they got to win one, right?
The Patriots do it in football, so I mean,
Well, but I say
it's
that.
possible,
I don't
but
know, dude.
improbable.
Yeah. I like the Nationals a lot too, man. Just because of their pitching. But the Dodgers are right there. I like the Braves a lot. I'm gonna go with the Braves, man. For some reason, I like that. I like that team.
To win it all.
Yeah, to win it all.
Because they're Indians?
Yeah, I love Indians,
Astros
dude. So
gonna lose.
remember my daughter's school. They're gonna change the mascot,
the
right?
little Indian Braves.
Yeah, dude. So of course, I finally saw the thing on the news story about it, and the person who fucking started the petition or whatever is some fucking middle-aged white lady with fucking blue hair.
With nothing but time on her hands.
It's like, of course, you're the one to fucking complain about a fucking little
All it takes
Indian
is one, man.
mascot, man.
she feels guilty.
All it takes is one.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hey, Junior over here says he got the Dodgers all the ways, and he says Astros suck.
I got the Dodgers all the way. It's not Junior. It's
J4IR.
Juan.
I take him as Junior, man.
no,
J4IR. I'll just call him J4IR.
no.
J4IR got the Dodgers.
It's actually J4.
Dang,
one
dude, the
R,
Braves ended up coming back and making it
But
close.
yeah,
Eric.
I'm just.
I got old fucking eyes. Why do you got to point that out, man?
I was like, where's he getting the eye from?
Fuck it. Let me borrow your glasses.
Hey,
He was
so-
confusing me at
So
first.
this,
It's like, am I tripping? I was out
he was
when I'm
already
wearing
cleaning
glasses.
off his glasses and shit. Like,
So
am I
y'all-
seeing that on?
y'all got Astros, and I got the Braves, right?
You know, you don't got
The
the,
Braves
Dodgers.
not even not making out. Dude, I like the Dodgers a lot too, but man, I don't know, dude. They're kind of reminding me of the Braves, like back, when
Oh,
they
in
were
the
legit,
90s?
yeah,
Yeah.
and they were always there, but never really won.
We're not talking about Major League, man.
You
You're
know
not
what I
going to
mean?
come back and win.
You know what I'm talking about?
That was
Yeah,
a
I do.
movie.
He said 4-eye.
4I.
He can't see. He's old, man.
4-1. Hey, so he's
It's
J4.
4R.
It says J41R. So
Yeah,
4-1. Is he
1R.
from Metropolis? You from Metropolis, bro?
Yeah, dude.
We're fucking brothers, man. We're hood brothers.
We're hood brothers.
Fucking hood brothers, man.
Yeah, dude. So, dude, this playoffs is gonna be exciting, man. Because the teams are all kind of like right there. There's not really one that's like stood out to be the best. It's gonna be fun, man. I can't wait to watch some more playoff baseball. I love it.
Yep.
And then this weekend, UFC 243, Whitaker versus Adesanya.
I gotta go take a leak.
Shit, dude. Here we go.
I gotta go take a piss. This is where I check out for to go.
Yeah,
man.
You're gonna go check
Stop
out.
drinking water.
Fucking check out. Are you gonna talk UFC? I'm gonna go take a piss while y'all talk
Well,
UFC.
we're gonna talk a little bit.
This dude's chugging water.
I know, man.
He just ran a marathon or something.
He's got to clean his palate for what's to come.
You got to keep it moist.
So, dude, do you watch UFC?
A
or
little
no?
bit, not much, but
Dude,
yeah.
this Whitaker Adesanya fight is gonna be crazy,
Isn't he
man.
undefeated? Or is it the
Adesanya's
Adesanya's
undefeated.
undefeated, right? Yeah.
I think Whitaker's lost. I think he's lost a good like 4 times or something like that. But he's the champ right now, man, and he's beat like one of the scariest dudes on the planet his past 2 title defenses. And Yoel Romero.
Is it this Saturday?
Yeah, this Saturday, 9:00 in I think they're in
ESPN
Australia,
Plus?
Melbourne. No, well, you have to have ESPN Plus to get the pay-per-view. But yeah, so the co-main event is Al Quinta versus Dan Hooker, which it should be a decent fight too. But yeah, man, Robert Whitaker and this dude, Robert Whitaker is 21-4 and Adesanya is 17-0.
Man,
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a fucking
that
good
just
fight,
sounds
dude.
great right there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight, man. I can't wait to watch it. Dude, because Adesanya comes from like a kickboxing background, so he's I think he won I don't know if he won a title or not in kickboxing, but he was legit, dude.
Oh,
He
that
does
tells
some
you
crazy
something.
fucking knockouts,
That means it's not
man.
something he just picked up,
Yeah, no, he does some crazy shit, dude. A lot of people are comparing him to Anderson Silva because of
Oh,
how
man.
creative he is with his striking and shit. But Robert Whitaker's a fucking beast, man. That dude throws hands.
So it's landing the kicks that's really going to play the difference, right? Probably. 'cause
Yeah.
If he
Well,
lands them, then
Yeah, this is gonna be straight striking, man. I doubt they go to the ground.
Which is-
you
which is
just
what I
tuck
like
your
to
dick
see.
in while you were coming in. You just touch your peen.
I gotta make sure my zipper's up.
Oh, nobody can see it.
yeah.
You're
Bitch,
sitting
you
down.
mine? Motherfucker, you
You're,
just
si-
mine.
know,
you're
right?
sitting down.
Shit, man.
All right, man. Let's get into this.
Oh, here we go.
Dude, I love that,
Here
man.
we go.
I love it.
Your face just lights up when it
Fuck
comes
Fuck
around.
yeah, 'cause
All
it's
right,
good,
man.
man.
We're getting into this surprise segment where we step away from the sports a little bit and just start talking about some crazy shit, right? So I don't know, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? We were talking about
Probably.
vegan foods and shit
The
like that.
The Impossible Burger.
Yeah, so we went and picked one up today. We went and picked the Impossible Whopper up.
Yeah.
And we picked up a regular Whopper. And we're going to check out if we can tell the difference.
Yep. Yep.
So stay tuned.
Yeah, Ernest is doing it blindfolded,
Yeah.
right?
Huh?
He
You're
he
doing
it
said
blindfolded?
blindfolded, and then for some reason he
Put
said
meat
like
in my
handcuffs and a ball gag, and I'm like, dude,
Dude,
how
I
are you
would-
gonna
hey.
eat it if you got a ball gag in?
Whose testicles are going over my eyes? That's all I need to know. Just come plop them right here on my fucking eyes, and we're good to go. And then while you're standing over me, squatting over me, I want you to lower between your legs, lower the hamburger into my mouth.
Oh, okay.
So
I've seen this movie.
Testicles on the eyes.
Yeah.
Lower the hamburger into
That's
my
what makes it impossible.
All right, I got
mouth.
it.
Fucking awesome.
All right,
I
fellas.
can't
You're
think
so
of a better
good.
way to eat a hamburger, dude.
Here is. Hang on, let me switch
I
this.
can't,
Hey,
I can't
so
keep it straight.
we've got this plate right here.
That's too
It's
much.
got
for me.
burgers. Then we've also got this plate. It's got more burgers.
Hey,
Which one is which?
first of all,
I don't even know.
First,
I don't know
yeah,
either.
you said you were doing different plates, and both those plates look the fucking same.
Bitch, I got numbers on them.
Okay, all right.
No, I was about
All
to
right,
say,
I was
if you don't
about
even
to
know.
say,
I was-
you
Hey,
fucked
man,
that up
yeah.
already from the go.
He knows what
So
he's doing,
here
man.
is plate
Relax.
number one.
Okay.
You guys pass
What are
it
the rules?
around.
Do we
That'd
just
be weird.
do we just eat them, or can we look at them?
You
Pass
can
it.
you can eat
Yeah.
it. Look at you can eat
I'll
it.
let
Look
Ernest
at it.
take the
Whatever.
first bite.
Dude, they're probably gonna be all the same to me because I'm not a hamburger person. So
How you not a hamburger person?
I just I don't know. I don't like hamburgers.
Don't drop
Now
it
I don't
over
trust with your judgment. If you're not a
There you go.
hamburger person.
They're all gonna taste the same to me, probably.
there. Brandon, are you eating this other one?
Nope.
That means he already knows.
All right. All right, here we go.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
you
first one looks like a fucking hamburger, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
First one looks like a
Are
hamburger.
you smelling it too? Just eat it, dude.
Don't tell me how to
Oh,
fucking
here
eat
we
my
go.
hamburger, motherfucker.
Just put the meat in your mouth.
He's fucking. Hey, chew with your mouth closed. Now don't fucking smell your food.
Yeah, chew with your mouth closed. There's too much bread.
It tastes like a hamburger. I mean,
You
I'm
going
just gonna eat
straight?
the
You
bag.
going straight meat?
I'll eat.
bro, you know me, man.
That's his signature move right there.
I think
Straight
I
meat
have
to the mouth.
just
That's
to-
how I roll.
Let's get a little listening music in the background here. All right, so y'all still
Stop
finishing those up?
smacking.
Oh yeah, he
Over here
just he pulled it
smacking
straight
and
off
shit.
the bun and it's just
Well, I
going
gotta-
going all meat.
Straight meat to the mouth. Bro.
Yeah, I get it. It's a
That's how I roll.
good attack strategy, I suppose.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
No other influencers. All right, y'all got that down.
Hey, If this is a vegan burger, I'll probably end up getting these motherfuckers because they taste like a hamburger and they're healthy.
They're not healthy.
Just withhold judgment until you get the next
How's
one.
not a vegan burger healthy?
Can you pull up the calories?
It's actually not healthy
It's not.
because it's processed.
Check this out.
It's
Because
not
I said the
natural.
same thing. I was like, since it's vegan, you know, it should be healthier. But look at this shit. Just chew away from the mic.
I got my mouth closed, man.
They can still hear you. Does
4
it have
ounces is 240 calories.
does it have like both of
Wow.
them? The regular Whopper? Yeah.
Impossible Whopper.
It's 630.
Yeah, 630.
Yeah, and the regular one is like 660.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, it's
not
like
that
the
much
same
of a
thing.
difference.
No.
Yeah.
So you're fucked. Either way.
Well, I think maybe their marketing thing isn't so much for people wanting like
think it's just
healthier.
vegan.
It's just because it's
They
not
can't eat meat.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe what makes it unhealthy is the mayonnaise.
Well,
and
it's
the
got mayonnaise
buns
on it, so that's not
and
vegan.
the ketchup and shit like that. Maybe
That
that's
is true, right?
Yeah.
If it's got mayonnaise
The
on it, it's not
mayonnaise
vegan.
is not vegan.
Well, they also
So
said
this is just a vegetarian
Somebody was
Yeah.
wondering if it was also vegetarian, like legit.
Mm-hmm.
And Burger King made a statement saying, "Well, the product is, but it's still grilled on
Oh, yeah.
a
A
grill
burger.
that where
Yeah.
they make chicken and
Uh-huh.
meat products.
yeah.
So there's some that
so
are
you
pretty
getting
anal
some
about
meat,
that.
meat residue
You
on
get
You're
some
there.
still
meat
getting
juice.
meat residue, yeah, or meat juice.
You
At
would
a
love
minimum,
that.
meat
You
juice.
love that.
I'm all game. Why do you think I signed up for this
Are
shit?
you guys ready for
Yeah, we're ready
plate
for round
number
two.
2?
Let me wash my palate real quick.
Oh, that's what we're doing?
Pass
All
that
fancy and
around.
shit? Hold on.
Fancy.
Gotta cleanse that palate.
Fancy, I was fucking drinking water.
We're cleansing our palate. That's why I said it got fancy.
Oh, why did I throw my napkin when here and take that?
All right, time to start.
Who's gonna be the first to jump in?
Let me see the plate.
Oh, shit. Almost had a party foul.
Uh oh. Who's it gonna be? Oh, Eric's already gone into it. There goes E. He's going for it. Uh oh.
Chew away
Smacking.
from the mic. It's like the most annoying thing ever.
You're fucking annoying, bitch.
All right, E. What's your first take on that? What you think?
This one's the Impossible Burger right here.
This has got to be the vegan burger.
Okay, are y'all you want
I
to
think-
lock that in right now?
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna lock it in.
All right,
think
that is
so?
that is plate number
But
2.
I could have just got a burnt fucking piece of it, and that's why it tastes so different to me.
There's gonna be another piece. Do you wanna? We can compare back to that one. Y'all can fucking Lady in the Trampet. It's got 3 sides. Fucking 3-way style.
No.
I'm legit. This is the Impossible Burger.
That's the you're
This
locked
one-
in on
my-
plate number 2.
My
This
vote
one's
is
the real
in.
one.
You're saying that's the real
Yeah.
one. All right.
If it's the real one, they can't
I
make
think-
burgers at
I think
at
this is the
Burger King.
impossible.
Yeah,
Number 2 is the
You think
impossible.
number 2 is the impossible as
Yeah.
well?
agree.
JJ saying number 1.
And he better be right because last week when we brought it up, he's like, I don't got to do that. I know a fucking burger from a burger. I was like, all right, man.
All right, so Ian Ernest saying Ian Ernest. Same. It still works.
Yeah.
Still works.
E&E.
It still works. Honestly, I thought you were calling me.
You're
when you said
missing.
it.
You're still missing a few personalities.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure they all start with an E, so we'll work that out. Y'all are both saying number 2 is the impossible.
Yep.
All right. Well,
They're
it's
wrong,
a good
right?
thing.
Here we go. Moment of
Number
truth.
number 1, JJ.
Yeah.
You think is the real one.
No, the second one is the real one.
The second one is the real one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the
I'm
only
right,
one
right?
that's different.
I'm right,
I
right?
should have set that up differently. So yes, the 2 E's are correct. I'm
Oh.
guessing
Oh,
you
wow.
know the vegan one.
Really?
Yeah.
I know my burgers,
The second one is
I
the
don't even
vegan
like
one?
burgers, and I
Yeah.
fucking knew that.
and that one tasted burnt.
Yeah.
It does taste
It
burnt.
tasted
I
burnt,
thought
but
that's
like-
why it
Wait,
tasted more like
wait.
meat.
What's the bottom of that plate say?
2. Yeah,
Oh.
Vegan?
Oh, I
Veggie.
thought you played
Veggie?
This real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah. So number 2 is the veggie.
vegan. Wow.
Bitch,
Yeah.
you had to answer. You were eating off the fucking answer.
It's on this one too.
No, it's on the bottom.
Cow.
Smooth
can't-
move.
yeah, just.
Yeah, we were like passing the plate around like this and shit.
No, we weren't.
I knew y'all weren't
Were
gonna
we?
look at the bottom of a plate.
For a second there, I thought you played as. I thought you just put 2 Impossible Burgers.
That's
in
like
we
me.
would have just lost it. Because
No.
obviously we.
You
Dude,
think,
right
but
away.
you think what gave it away was the burnt?
No, right away it just had a different taste.
It did.
Really?
Right away.
It did have a
They,
different
when
taste.
when I cut them up, they look very similar.
Yeah.
Like I could tell a difference, but I was kind of surprised at how
Right,
similar.
right away it
It
looked
was pretty close.
it looked different when I bit it. Like right when I took my first
It's
bite,
the
I
texture, right?
knew I
See,
knew
the-
it was
the-
different.
the
No, it
first-
had a different taste to it.
Oh, just a
Let
totally
me
different taste.
The first one to
It-
me was like more like not cooked all the way.
Yeah.
It had a different taste, and on top of that, when I looked at the patty was all falling apart. Like it's
This
being,
one?
yeah,
This
like
last
it's
one?
being held together, not very well. Like,
Yeah.
not hamburger meat.
Synthetically,
Like-
Yeah.
basically.
Dang, I'll fuck that all up.
Way to go, dude.
Yeah. Huh?
I don't even like hamburgers, man.
Well,
You really
maybe
fucked
that's
that
why
up.
you can
Maybe
tell
that's
us because
why.
you don't eat them
Yeah.
all the time.
No, that they should all taste the fucking same to me because I don't like hamburgers. It's like one hamburger is just as good as the other one.
I mean, they all use beef,
The
right?
fucking aficionado here be like, nah, dude, you gotta go here and you gotta go there. This is the greatest burger ever. To me, I'd be like, dude, fucking McDonald's is just as good as Hot Daddy's. Whatever.
No, that's not.
That-
That's
actually,
not
no,
right.
you're a little-
That's not
no, you're a
right.
little wrong.
Pump the brakes there,
See?
buddy.
That's not right.
Now I know you just got lucky
That's not right.
because you don't know your burgers at all.
But
No,
he,
I don't.
he was
I don't
saying-
like hamburgers.
But you were saying you could tell more by when you looked at it and you could see it was
No,
falling apart.
right when I tasted it,
You
when I
could
took
tell.
my first bite, I knew right away. I was just waiting for him to ask. I swear, I knew it right away when I,
I don't
tasted
know,
it.
man.
so
And
you
then,
don't like meat
I
being
think-
held together in your mouth,
and
right?
then,
Is that what it is?
and then, hold on, Eric.
Like
Hold
multiple
on, man.
pieces of meat.
And then I thought, well, maybe that weird taste was just like the rest of the burger. So I took the patty out and I was like, let me just eat the patty. And then it tasted the same. And then I looked at the patty and it was kind of falling apart. And I was like, dude, this has got to be.
to me, it
veggie.
was more like the first one wasn't like cooked all the way. So I was like, well, maybe because it's vegan, you don't have to cook it, more.
Yo, well, the first one was the cow. Oh, you're talking about the second one?
Yeah, well, I thought the first one was the impossible one.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wrong, man.
No, I think
Damn.
that obviously it seems like they have to cook it longer
Yeah,
because it tasted a little burnt.
yeah. For real, stop
Somebody,
smacking.
somebody
That's what
telling
I'm
E to
saying,
put it
man.
in
I'll
the
fucking
tortilla.
Smack your ass.
How are you not?
Here we
a
go.
Burger
She don't
guy?
mind that smacking now.
How are you not a burger guy? Who does that? Put that Whopper in the tortilla free.
Oh, he'll start eating it then, right?
This guy isn't.
Hey,
He's not. He's un-American. Is what he is.
I like
you don't
straight,
like burgers.
straight beef.
You're not
I don't
American.
like, dude. I'm not big on burgers and I'm not big on pizza.
He don't like pizza. He don't. He only likes bunless hot dogs, and they gotta be foot long.
So wieners.
yeah.
Bunless hot dogs. It's not
Unless,
even a hot dog.
unless he's supplying the buns.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only way I'll take a hot
Yeah.
dog.
Supplies the buns and then his buns to mouth.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what I mean.
That sounds about right.
Dang, dude, that had me fooled, man. Fucking Burger King. I
Yeah,
feel
They
kind of
still
ashamed
they
now.
both were still terrible burgers, but
Yeah, Burger King, dude. You have to go to the right one. Like,
What?
yeah,
How are they all, one cooks different than the other one?
I
oh,
think
you
so.
just like any other McDonald's too.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's
even
sloppy.
like
sometimes it's
barbecue.
not.
Like barbecue, if you go to the Salt Lick in Round Rock, and then you go to the Salt Lick in
Driftwood.
Driftwood, it's completely different.
Really?
I'll attest to that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like shortstop, the best shortstop I've ever had is the one in Round Rock. Like you go to the one on fucking 6th Street, it's not as good as the one in Round Rock.
Where's the best Salt Lick you had?
I just said Driftwood.
You said they're different.
They are different.
Okay, so which is one is best?
I just said Driftwood.
Bitch, I didn't hear you. Fucking just answer
I
the
said
question.
it twice.
Adjust your
Brandon said it
headphones a
once.
little
You want me to turn your headphones up?
No, my headphones are fine. I was just.
What do you
thinking
think?
Of what?
Barbecue.
I've never been to Salt Lake.
You've never been to Salt Lake?
No, we
my
gotta go
God,
now.
You're a fucking
Marty,
weirdo.
we gotta go.
Why? am I
Why?
weird? Because I never been to Salt Lake.
You don't
Bitch, do
ever
I
get
gotta do
out? How long
everything-
have you fucking lived in Austin?
Do I got to do everything that fucking everyone else does?
How long have you lived in Austin?
Or I'm not complete or what?
How long have you lived in
No,
Austin?
I just don't
Honestly,
feel,
I think you're not.
Answer the
Have gone.
question.
I don't.
How
bitch,
long have you lived in Austin?
Since I was born.
Okay,
motherfucker.
how the fuck do you not make it out to one of its most famous spots?
Because I don't feel the fucking. I grew up from fucking Metropolis. If we didn't have the fucking money to go to Salt Lake.
Well, now
You got
do.
it now? How long have you been a grown up?
Well, now-
Fucking take your ass over there.
Well, now,
God damn.
Now it's not part of what I do, so I don't give a fuck about no Salt Lake.
Bro, you're fucking. Do you go? Where do you go eat barbecue then?
If we go like eat, we'll go to Kreitz and
Why?
Lockhart.
Why?
Because I
you're
like
from
it.
Austin.
But I like it. There.
Okay, did you have that as
Hey,
a
that's
kid?
a long way from Montopolis, so
Did you have
you
that
made
as
it
a
out
kid?
that way.
How the fuck did y'all make it out to Lockhart? Y'all can't fucking make it to Driftwood.
My grandmother would take me out there.
Oh my god,
I
this
eat
fucking
Lockhart.
guy is the most confusing guy ever.
bitch, whatever.
You should have told your grandma
Like-
to take you somewhere
like
good.
everything in your life makes sense perfect.
How many Taco
Dude,
Bells?
dude, no, Jose, man, Taco Bell. I live on Taco Bell.
Oh, he's
bro.
probably gone to all of them.
Dude, I live in Taco. Dude, Taco Bell.
Take your shirt off and show him. He's got the Chihuahua tattooed on his belly.
Taco
On
Bell
his ass, probably.
has been an institute in my home since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like,
I never really had Taco Bell as a kid.
dude, that's all.
I didn't
ever
like it
had.
until I was grown up.
Hey,
I
I can
don't have
attest to
Taco
that.
Bell
Growing
now.
up, we had Taco Bell a lot,
That's all
and
I had, dude.
I'm fucking sick of it.
Dude, I
Yeah.
love
Taco
fucking
Bell.
Taco
They give me the
Bell.
runs,
Hate it.
man, because it ain't real Mexican food.
No,
No.
It ain't even real American.
I mean, I don't
Mexican
go
food.
because it's Mexican food. I just like taco. That's what I grew up
You
on.
love fucking sand.
What?
You
I
love
don't fuck
sand. No, you
Sand?
love sand. Yeah.
There-
Taco Bell uses sand as a filler for their ground beef.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right. Then I fucking eat. I'm a
That's why he doesn't
sand-eating
like ground
motherfucker.
beef, because he likes Taco Bell ground beef. So
Right.
it's like, if you like that as beef, then
This isn't as gritty as
you're
what it
starting
Yeah,
should
if,
be.
if my
Yeah.
ground beef doesn't have some good sand, I don't like
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Which Taco Bell's the best?
Bro, they're
Those
all the
are all
fucking
the same.
They're all the same, bro. And
Those
they
are-
all give me the runs. It's all good.
Yeah,
Ain't that the truth?
all the Taco Bells are the same.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Every time
When
I-
it comes to shit like that, it's the same. But I'm talking about like restaurants and stuff. You know, well, not restaurants, but certain places have they cook
Okay.
the food
So
different.
why do I got to go to Split Lick? Salt,
God damn.
What are you thinking about?
Salt,
You
Salt
want to
Lick.
split and lick,
Salt Lick.
little pervert? Why not? Dude,
Well, no,
it's,
tell
it's,
me
it's a
why.
pretty
Because
cool. It's a
it
pretty
has
cool
great
place, man.
barbecue.
Yeah, it's
and
got
the
really
atmosphere is great. Go
it's
ahead.
got really good barbecue. Well, okay, it doesn't have the barbecue's good. Their fucking barbecue sauce, you could take a bath in that shit.
Yeah, but
And then they have live music. It's BYOB. You could take your own drinks and shit. That's nice, man.
It's a great atmosphere.
It's a good atmosphere.
but if I'm
something
gonna go,
something to check out, dude. You
but if
know,
I'm gonna go
something you
eat
have to
barbecue,
experience.
I want to just eat barbecue. But if I'm going because I can take my own drinks and they have a live band, I don't give a fuck about that.
Why not? You don't like listening to music?
Kreitz has live
I
bands
listen to
sometimes.
music, but I don't just like to go out of my way and listen to just
I'm
shit
not
I
saying
haven't heard.
go out of your way. I'm saying you're gonna be there to eat barbecue, and then if there's some nice music playing, it's a plus.
No, I don't think so. What if the music sucks? What if I don't
Here
like
we
the
go.
music?
Oh my god,
Then it's
dude!
not a
Now you're
plus.
talking about some crazy shit.
Hey, coming
man.
back around to that.
'Cause-
Y'all been to Dan's, right?
I don't like
Dan's
Dan.
You don't like
hamburgers?
Dan's?
I don't
Yeah,
like
Oh, I
Dan's
love Dan's hamburgers.
All right,
yeah.
what's the best Dan's hamburgers? The one, oh, well, I'm not.
No,
Dan's
well,
or
I just go to
Friends?
the one in Buda because that's where I live.
Oh, that's
but
where you
I
live,
used to go to
okay.
the one on
Airport.
That's the best one to go to.
Yeah.
The fucking burgers, anything cooked on that goddamn grill is
It's the
fucking-
original.
Yeah, I
'cause
think
it's-
it just
yeah,
has
it's
all
like-
that original.
It's all that fucking seasoning
It's
and
been
shit
baked
caked
into
on
the
there.
grill,
Fuck
yeah.
dude.
I don't know, man.
That adds to the flavor, no doubt about
Oh
it.
yeah, dude.
I've never been to that one. I went to the one over off of by South Lamar.
Oh fuck that one. That
Yeah,
new one.
it was
They redid
stupid.
it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was dumb.
Nah, Dan's
They had
Check out Dan's on Airport.
they had a weird way of like making or like having you order your burgers. Like, don't they have like a large burger, and then they have like a small burger?
That sounds right. It's
Like
been
if
a
you
little
go
while since
medium.
I've
if you
been.
go and you order like a regular, if you just order a burger, they give you the small one. You have to ask for the bigger one.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Why wouldn't you start with the bigger one, like a fucking Texas, hamburger place should be?
We've been invaded by
But
Californians.
you fucking
and they're,
yeah,
they're
but Dan's has
catering
been
to
around
them.
a long time.
Yeah, but
It's
they're
a Texas
pandering to 'em,
institution,
though.
I
Fuck
think, or an
that
Austin
shit.
institution.
That's like you go to fucking Five Guys, bitches and fries. They start their hamburgers are double meat.
Yeah, by default.
That's how you should do it.
Yeah, but they're like that because they're originally started.
They're
like
also
that.
like
No,
$12
but
also-
they were
a
a
burger.
they were a
That makes
discount.
a big
Okay,
difference.
but what I'm saying is, if you're Dan's and you're in Texas, what is Texas known for? Bigger and better.
I know
so you
that,
should
but
start with the big
What I'm
burger
telling
and then
you,
move down to
what
the
I'm
little
telling
burger.
you is
So when you're a man and you go up there and you're like, "Hey, I want a burger," and then the guy behind you says, "Oh, I want a little burger," then you could call that dude a bitch.
no. I'm telling you, is they
Yes.
started as
Right?
as a small mom and pop burger joint on the east side of town. It wasn't the rich side, so they offered like low priced meals for that economy there.
Yeah.
That's how they started.
That doesn't
That's-
count if it's a
So
low price
now
meal and
they-
they're giving you half a burger.
They're staying,
that doesn't
they're
count as a
staying-
low price
Well, it's
meal.
half a burger to you, motherfucker.
Yeah, for real. I don't.
It ain't
what
half
kind
a
of
burger to
do you eat?
everybody. Shit.
Yeah.
Honestly,
is.
their large burgers huge.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know because they gave me a small one.
well, you should ask for a fucking large.
I didn't know I had to.
The difference, like
Bitch, you
Hot
gotta
Dotty
ask,
burgers are
what,
good.
What
but they're
place
like
gives
this
you a
big.
large automatically?
I just said fucking Burger Tex, fucking Five Guys bitches and fries.
They automatically give you a large.
They give you a double meat burger. That's
Automatically.
what you go there
Yeah.
and you ask for a hamburger. They give you a double patty. You
But
have to
that's the
ask
only
for a
place.
little burger.
Out of every place in Austin, that's the only one that starts with the large.
No,
And
you,
they're not even from Texas.
You go to Whataburger and Whataburger's got fucking big ass burgers
You
already.
have to ask for it.
No, you don't.
They say, what size do you want?
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
'cause
you ask for a double
get,
patty or a
you
single
can get
patty.
the double.
Yeah, well, that's just adding an extra
And
patty.
their double
But
is the
that-
number one.
So at Dan's, tell them you want a double patty, and you get a bigger burger.
I didn't know that. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, nobody knew that at Whataburger until they put a sign out that said it. And then you fucking knew that you could get a double patty.
Oh my god, you're so retarded.
Same thing Dan's does. They put the sign out. It says, hey, man, you want
They
the
don't
larger
have
one?
that. All they have is the words. They don't have pictures.
Bitch, a large is a fucking large.
No,
Oh, shit.
no.
No, see,
Enough of the semantics, okay? What's your favorite hamburger place?
Am I going to sit down and eat, or am I just going drive through?
Sit down.
is
and
there a
eat.
fucking band playing or not band playing?
Here we go.
If I'm going to
Let it go.
sit down and eat, no, none burger guy is talking about Whataburger.
They're all the same, man. I'm just fucking
That was a good one.
arguing. I'm arguing the size of the fucking burger thing with
He's
Jason.
always arguing size.
Jose, if I don't
What's on
argue
your
with
mind?
them, we don't have a show, man. That's what I'm here for, bro.
So if I'm going to sit down and eat a burger, oh man, I don't know, dude. I really like Hop Dotties, man, but they're fucking pricey.
That's really the only drawback for
Yeah.
me. But their burgers are amazing.
And their fries are fucking
Oh,
legit.
hell
They
yeah.
don't
Crazy.
give you enough fries.
Hell
Yeah,
I'm
they
just gonna
don't.
say that they
Well,
don't give you
yeah.
enough fries.
You say Hop Daddies?
Hop Dotties, yeah. If I'm gonna go sit down, I'm getting a fucking Hop Dotties double meat burger with mushrooms and an egg on top with bacon. Boom,
Man,
I
now
had
that's a
one of those
burger.
before.
like a fucking man.
Yeah, I had one of those before.
No, you haven't, because
Yeah,
you
bitch.
won't be able to finish it.
I ordered the fucking.
Sissy. You ordered a single
I-
patty.
You order from the kids.
You ordered
menu.
a single patty, bitch.
I ordered.
Don't fucking lie.
Bitch, let me tell you what I fucking ordered, man.
What'd you
I
order?
ordered the fucking Diablo there.
Diablo doesn't have an egg on it.
I didn't say it fucking had an egg. I just said
I
I
did,
ate at
and you
Hop
said I
Daddies.
had that before.
I had Hop Daddies before.
That's not what you said. We go back and forth all night,
Come on, Taco Bell.
right? So you had the Diablo. Diablo's
Yeah.
all right.
I guess I haven't had anything
What's your
else to compare.
go-to burger place?
Well,
If you're sitting down,
if I'm sitting down, I'm trying to think about the last one I went to. It's been a
you
long
know who
time.
has a
Oh,
underrated?
I mean, I do like Hop Dotties.
Yeah.
for sure.
Who's got an underrated one is Doc's. Doc's Backyard has got an underrated burger. They got some good burgers.
I like Top Notch on Burner Road.
Burger Tex is legit too.
Oh yeah, right there on airport.
Yep.
Yeah,
Burger Tex is legit.
and it's cheap.
Yeah, it's super cheap. They got big ass burgers, man sized burgers. I'm so glad nobody said In-N-Out.
Oh fuck no, I hate it.
You ever been there?
No.
No.
Or even Shake Shack. It wasn't.
Yeah,
it wasn't
fuck
good at
Shake Shack for real.
Yeah,
That place blows ass.
I never been to those places.
Yeah,
But I'm not a hamburger guy.
you don't need to go there anyway. You're not missing out on anything.
It's like the one time we had Pete Terry's. I was real disappointed in that. It was a long ass time ago. We were at work. You
I
We're
actually
at
like.
work,
I actually
yeah.
like pizza.
Yeah, remember we got, and
For a
I think we got
drive-thru
like
one.
the large fucking combo.
No, we got a double. We got a double, but their doubles are small.
But
You
it
got to
was
get like
fucking
a
Their
tiny.
double is like a single
Yeah,
one.
you
got-
got you got to get like a triple.
Yeah.
It was
a
like
triple
it was
meat.
tiny. I was like, what the fuck is this
That's
shit?
that's my beef I have with Pete
their
Terry's.
fries are really good though. Their
Yeah,
fries are
they
pretty
are
good.
Their shakes are legit, but yeah, like if you got a small burger, like,
No, you
I
got
ain't
you
about
got
it.
yeah, you got to
Yeah.
get a triple meat, dude.
Yeah.
It's just like In-N-Out. If you go to In-N-Out, you got to get a triple meat there too. Fucking Californians don't know how to make a fucking good burger.
I guess. huh?
Shake Shack's the same. They got
Yeah.
fucking small ass burgers too.
and it's expensive.
Way
yeah.
overpriced.
Yep.
compared to like Whataburger or something.
Yeah. Go to fucking Whataburger all day, dude.
Oh hell yeah,
Fuck.
that's my
I
drive.
love that
spot.
mushroom Swiss.
I had that before. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I like their onion rings.
I don't know about onion rings, dude.
You don't like onion rings in
I
general?
don't. I don't like onions in general.
They
but
have
onion
they have
rings are
decent apple
terrible.
pie for being $1.50 for an apple pie.
Man, I ain't never got no apple pie. I'll tell you that
It's
right
actually
now.
not bad.
Whataburger for an apple pie.
Hey, they don't have much options when it comes to dessert.
Hey, Eric,
so.
who has the best apple pie? Whataburger.
Whataburger.
man.
Whataburger,
Hey.
bro.
You don't know.
Shit.
I don't know about that. Dude, you know what pizza place I fucking love right now is fucking Mods.
Oh, I love
haven't been there.
Mods. I
Have
had
you-
Mods
You
yesterday.
been there?
I haven't been there.
Oh, well, you don't like
I don't
pizza,
like
right?
pizza.
Yeah.
What the fuck? You don't like burgers? You don't like pizza? I'm surprised you're not a vegetarian then. I mean,
It
come
might
on.
be after
love-
the
Yeah, exactly.
the Whopper now.
He's like, oh, maybe
They
I'll go get a
gained
Buffalo
another
burger."
one.
right? Damn it.
I don't know what it is about it, dude. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't know.
Pizza's
I
great.
don't know what
man.
it is. I just don't.
Yeah,
It
I don't
just-
know
it
what
just
it is
doesn't. It just
either.
doesn't hit me like
Fucking
everybody
weird.
was like, dude, I want pizza. Let's go grab pizza. I'm just like, I kind of got to be in like a mood for pizza. Like for whatever reason, I'm craving pizza. You know.
Or
Otherwise,
the
I
only
don't.
option wherever you are is pizza.
Yeah. Like even when these dudes would go to lunch to a pizza place, I'd be like, I don't really want to fucking go to pizza.
But this dude's all about a fucking buffet fucking
Chinese,
no.
bro, don't eat. I love me some Chinese.
Oh,
He's
fucking
like, don't hate on my
dude,
Chinese.
no.
Don't hate
He's,
on my
he's
roasted
all about
dogs.
the fucking what's that fucking noodle place that you liked at the hotel? That place fucking blew dicks.
Onion Creek. Watch your mouth. Dude, I've been going there since
that's
like,
blasphemy
like
now.
1998, 1999, dude. I've been going to that place.
Dude,
Wait,
you
where-
go
where?
you go there.
Onion Creek Grill. It's at the
It's-
Omni Hotel.
Yeah.
They do like you create your own pasta there. They cook it right there in front of you.
He made it sound like it was
Dude,
the greatest
because I
fucking
fucking
pasta
love
in
it.
the world, bro.
Because I love it from
and
my
I
experience.
went and it wasn't. It was good, but it wasn't all
Remember,
that.
we're talking about the Taco Bell guy, okay? So
The place, right?
Everybody
his
I've
baseline
taken
is
there,
pretty low.
everybody I've taken there likes it, except for this guy.
No, we've never gone back.
Well, because I'm not
In
there.
fucking 30 years, we never gone
I'm
back.
not there.
No.
Will said he went back.
No, he did.
Yeah, he did.
When?
When we
I'ma
brought it
call
up
him
one
right
time.
now and ask
Call him. He said he went back and ate it.
Prove
there.
it.
Right? No, dude. If you're going Italian food, you gotta go to fucking Maggiano's.
I went there too with you, and it was good.
It was the best, right? Don't fucking lie either.
I don't know if it was the best, but
Ernest.
it was good.
Don't fucking talk out of your dick right now.
It was good.
It was the
He's
best.
probably
was
gonna say
good.
Olive
It was
Garden or
the best.
something.
But I like Onion Creek Grill, dude. I like.
Okay, but
I
what's
like
the
being
best
able to make my
Italian
own
food
pasta.
spot that you go to?
I don't go to a lot, dude. I've gone to Maggiano's. I've gone to Olive Garden. I've gone to Spaghetti Warehouse. I mean, I don't go. We don't go eat Italian all the time.
Dude, take your fucking wife out, man. Shit.
I take her out all the fucking time.
Not to
time.
Taco Bell. Not to Taco Bell. Take her to fucking Salt Lake.
Pounce-
Marty, we're going out sometime. Let's fucking,
Whatever.
we ain't
Yeah,
fucking,
we're all going to Salt Lake.
yeah, fuck, dude. We're gonna make Ernest take you out.
I take her to fucking Pound Town all the time.
Bullshit.
Where's that?
It's like, babe, I'll take you to Pound Town right now, but my back hurts.
I gotta stretch.
By the time he's done stretching, she's all fucking sleeping and shit.
She says, "Let's go."
Let's go. See?
I was wondering. I was like, "How long until she responds?"
Ernest is probably fucking. She hasn't had it so long. She's like, let's go to Pound Town.
I ain't been to Pound Town in a while.
He always says he's gonna take me, but he never does.
She's like, "I always end up taking him."
Right?
Well, when y'all want to take me to the best fucking Italian food on earth, fucking
I already
tell
took
us.
you.
Okay, what about Chinese food?
Chinese food. This dude's
Okay,
going to the biggest buffet.
other than a buffet.
I don't like.
It's
going-
hard
I
for
don't-
me.
I
It's
don't
hard
like
for me
going
to find down a sit down restaurant. Ever
Yeah, I
since
don't like
Food
going to
Net's
Chinese places if it's sit down. If I'm going to eat Chinaman food, it's got to be a buffet.
I can sit down at a restaurant and eat Chinese.
Yeah, but what would you prefer it at a buffet?
It depends. Some buffets they're not.
No, I'm
good,
talking
man.
about a good buffet, bro. You're bringing all this extra shit in.
What?
Bitch, because there's a lot to determine. It's not just fucking cut and dry.
The best Chinese buffet you've been to, would you rather go that or to a sit down Chinese place?
Well, technically, at a buffet, you're sitting down.
Oh,
No,
my
here we
God.
go.
This fucking.
Here comes the logic.
But okay,
Oh,
fucking
shit.
buffet.
This is
okay.
Is,
Okay.
Marty's like, let's
okay.
have sex, and then he starts. Well, what if this happens? The sun's not out right now. You know, I don't know if we're gonna be able to see or not. And then they never get laid. This
Pretty
is what
much.
happens.
I fall asleep. Hey, probably. I mean, if I had a choice, I mean, probably a buffet.
Yeah, don't
Yeah. I mean,
don't
'cause-
try to make it seem like it's a hard choice for you,
no,
dude.
because you would have more options of what you can eat. Sure.
Exactly.
I'm not just gonna eat one thing. You're gonna
Plus,
eat a few
dude,
things.
if you go to fucking eat one plate, if you're going to a Chinese place to sit down and eat, and you eat one plate, you're not gonna be full, bro. You walk out of that place in 15 minutes, you're gonna fart and be hungry again.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying?
'Cause it
You
doesn't
gotta
fill
go
you up.
fucking you gotta go fucking have like 4 or 5 plates, bro.
Yeah.
Easy. Ernest 6 or 7. You know?
It's Chinese, bro. I go crazy with that. I might have been Chinese in a past life or something.
You
I don't
look
know,
it.
man.
Probably.
I
You
mean,
look
'cause
it a little
There's
bit.
something about some Chinese.
You
dude.
don't like sushi though, right?
No. I don't
Oh,
like.
sushi's
I'm not
great.
a big fan of fish.
Have you tried it?
No,
Have you tried
motherfucker.
sushi? No.
I don't like fish. I'll eat.
But most sushi doesn't have
I'll
fish.
eat-
They have like crab meat and shit.
I don't.
Have you ever tried it?
Crab meat.
Yeah.
I tried it once.
I'm assuming you didn't like it.
Yeah, I took
From
a taste
where?
of it when I was in Hawaii.
Taco Bell.
Oh, Taco Bell, yeah. They had this lobster taco.
No, it was
taco.
Lobster
it was,
chalupa.
It was in Hawaii. It was in Hawaii, so it was fresh
Dude, that sounds
seafood.
fucking good.
You just gave it an idea.
So you went to Hawaii, you tried fish, and you didn't like it.
I tried crab. I didn't like it.
But you didn't try fish while you were in Hawaii?
Like
No,
flounder.
because I'm not a
or-
big fan of fish.
How do you know if you've never had it?
That's a great question.
Fucker, man.
God damn it. What is
He's like,
wrong with you?
I hate it when he hits me with that logic.
I've had fish before when I was younger.
You eat
and
catfish,
I determined,
right?
Yeah, that's about the only thing I'll stomach is
Catfish is like the worst fish you can eat.
For whatever reason, dude.
That's
I'll
why
put
we
some,
fry it.
I'll put some lemon on it and I'll eat it.
Okay, but what I'm saying is if you've tried catfish, but you won't try good fish,
I've
like
tried
some tuna,
I've tried other fish.
like some
And
legit tuna.
I eat tuna all the time.
Not the shit that comes in a can
Not
or a
Starkist.
fucking bag.
But that's what I'm afraid of. It might not taste like the shit in the can, and I'll be like, dude, I don't like this. This is too authentic.
Dude, you gotta
Yeah,
start living
exactly.
your life, bro.
This is not filled with fillers.
I eat salmon out of a can. Salmon patties. I make salmon.
And you don't like
patties.
salmon? Like if you go to a restaurant,
I've never
you won't
had.
eat a salmon?
I've never had salmon.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
it's great.
I've had it out the can.
Especially
Hey,
if
I've
they
never
do-
had
they do it
salmon
legit.
either.
Flounder's
Like, I've never had
legit. Flounder's
Yeah,
legit.
I-
Rainbow trout is fucking legit.
I've never had those.
Bro, you gotta try it, man.
Dude, there's a lot of shit I gotta try, but I'm
Will
okay.
you? Would you try it though? Like if we go to a restaurant,
I'm
and
not.
I'm
If
like,
you order
bro,
it and let me get a piece before you touch it, I'll try it. But if you're asking me to buy a salmon plate,
What if I buy it for you? Are you gonna eat the whole plate?
bitch, what if I don't like it?
That's too bad. I bought it for you.
Huh. That's what I'm
You're
saying.
fucking shit out of
if
luck,
if
dude.
you buy you a plate and you're like, bro, get your little piece.
Yeah,
and
but
see
then what
like
if you
it.
want some more and then you're trying
Well,
to
then
fucking
I'll
eat off
fucking-
my
Yeah, pretty
plate,
much.
motherfucker?
Well, then
I don't share
I'll order
shit.
me some,
Nah, I don't even share food with my kids. What makes you think I'm gonna share with you?
bitch, because I'm not your kids.
You got a point.
Not
dude.
bad, not bad.
Yeah, you got a point. You got a point.
You could come back.
I don't know, man.
I
I might
haven't
share
tried
a
it
piece
yet.
of pasta with you. You know what I mean? You start
mean-
on one end,
I
I'll
mean,
start
like-
on the other.
Like growing up, my grandmother had me eating like tripas. She'd make fresh tripas, so I've had that.
you don't like you like that or you don't like it?
You know what? I never had a problem eating them growing up. I
But
never.
now
I
you
never,
know what it is.
No. She would buy them fresh and clean them on the sink and everything.
Yeah, but did you know what it was?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
I could never stand the fucking smell of cooking them. I just
Yeah.
couldn't. But I would eat them
Yeah.
because she'd make them into like macaroni looking shells. And
Yeah.
I would eat them, right? So and I eat liver before, and she would make fresh barbacoa. So I would see the fucking head boiling and all
Yeah.
that. I mean, there are things I've eaten oysters. I mean, there are things I've eaten.
Do you like oysters?
No, I didn't like it. It was like swallowing a big fucking booger.
Yeah, I don't like oysters either.
I fucking love oysters.
Too moist.
And maybe because like my grandfather would eat them just on a cracker, right?
Yeah.
And he would just eat them and chew them up, little lime.
Well,
And
you
when
chew it. You chew it with the cracker.
Yeah, and when I ate it, because I was like, I don't know if I can do that. He goes, look, just swallow it. Put a little lemon on it, swallow it. You won't even taste it.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it because I was like, dude, I'm swallowing a big fucking booger, and I didn't like it.
But even
Yeah,
then,
but now you swallow.
Yeah, but exactly.
I would say my
Which is
loads are
surprising.
thicker.
So what you're saying is just add a little salt,
Yeah.
and I'll be good.
pretty much.
Yep, add a little salt. You'll be all right.
Maybe get a.
How do you
like
know
a-
it tastes like salt?
What? What?
Semen.
Because I just do. I
Oh,
mean, we all get
because I
freaky,
just
right?
do.
I mean, you
What?
got freaky before.
I don't know
Whoa,
about
whoa,
that,
whoa, whoa,
man.
whoa.
Yeah, that was.
Hey, hey,
I
stay-
don't know, man.
Keep
Yeah,
that to yourself.
Yeah, don't put us in
So
your
what you're saying
category.
is, when you were younger and you glazed knuckles, you never just.
Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro.
I mean,
This dude said glazed knuckles. You been watching Big Mouth too much.
you never just.
I know, right? I ain't even gonna start watching that show. now.
You never just.
No. What would make you do that?
That's nasty.
Oh my God. Marty, that's the dude you're kissing every night. Every night you're kissing that dude. Oh my god. Let's get the fuck out of here, man. I'm getting hot.
You're fucking
Let's
getting
get it.
excited. That's what's happening.
It's getting
Yeah,
too
it's
hot
a little
over
too
here.
Your fucking
much.
blood's rushing.
I'm gonna go
It's a
home
little
and
too
glaze
much.
my knuckles right now. Thanks for joining us, man. We'll catch y'all next week. Follow us on our Facebook and Twitter page at From the Left Hash.
Yep.
Go Horns.